Hello, guys, and welcome to tonight's episode of Curse of the Black Mountain here at Roll of Faith. My name is Robin Ek, and I am going to be your dungeon master for this evening. And we are going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. In our previous episode, or in the previous episodes here at the Curse of the Black Mountain, our fellow adventurers are in a place called Rostpike, on their path towards the Sandorith Forest, a magical forest on the southeastern side of this realm called Amora. Here, they stayed for a little while, traveling from Greymore, and also been seeing some encounters of bandits and some weird supernatural stuff. And also, there's probably been a very huge attack in the city called Drunord in the northeastern side of the map that you can see that is covered with an X. But here in Rostpike, they have tried to recover themselves, but they had ended up in some shenanigans happening in town. Also, managed to fight an abomination that they created in the catacombs of the temple in the town. Here, after this huge encounter with this huge behemoth of an abomination creature, they decided to stay here a while and also have a little bit of downtime, just because it was very close that people died and they needed to recuperate and also recover from their wounds and also manage to purchase some stuff for them for the forthcoming adventure. But they were rewarded with some stuff in the town as well. Not only did they were rewarded with some gold and some small trinkets from town, they were also rewarded with their own house, which they called House Nope. And they have done some a little bit of shopping here in Rostpike, in managing their house a little bit, managed to buy some beds and some furniture just to make sure that they can stay here in their house. They also bought some of personal stuff for the road, for the coming of the road. But we will return to the campaign now, where they are going to have a little bit. There are some things left in the downtime, probably some conversations, probably some discussing amongst each other what their common goal is. And also they will soon embark on the next path and their next chapter in their adventure. But first, let's introduce the cast. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
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 Galvan is blurry.
Yeah, it's
Galvan
really
is blurry, but it's okay.
He's drunk.
How are you guys doing? Are you ready to play some D&D?
Always.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. So, we will return after, let's say you have gotten some. I know that some of you guys, the last thing we did, you talked a little bit, tried to come together and talk a little bit about your coming adventure. And you are seemingly still there talking about what the group is going to do, what are you going to do here in Rostpike, and also what is your next quest to be had. And I think we're going to return back. It is in the later evening. No, it was not. It was during the morning. It was still morning on the first day of downtime. So it's roughly around the morning.
Still hungover?
I say it would have subsided a little bit now.
Yeah, I don't need to put my head towards the wall and
No.
yeah.
But I would allow you to still continue on. You're still talking amongst each other and figuring out what are your next goal and your next part of the story. So, please. You're sitting in your house of Nope, and you are still having. This is before you started to buy like furniture and stuff. There's still Grida's old stuff there, so you gather around the table that she have previously owned.
Oh, you know me, I want to have a mimic.
You want
Yeah,
to
good
turn
luck
the
with that.
table into a mimic, or
No, I want a chest as a mimic.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't feel like this is what we should be discussing right now.
Everyone
we
was
maybe-
quiet, so
Maybe
Great.
burn
So-
the hag stuff?
I mean, I thought we already put everything on a pyre outside.
Okay.
yeah,
Ready
it's
to be
it's all over.
cleansed, like super cleansed.
It will be soon, at least.
So should we gather around the table if we had a table?
We do have a table.
Mhm.
I would suggest you don't touch it. I'm not gonna sit on any of the chairs.
yeah, I'm just sitting down on a chair, putting my arms
I'm
on the
just
table.
sitting on the floor.
I'm not sure the floor is safe either, so I'm just gonna stand.
Right, he said that they did something by the fireplace. I'm standing in the corner.
Yeah, they basically said that every single inch of this entire home. So,
You mean
It's
by
just-
the intercourse between the hag and the human?
and there's several children.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
that thing.
The fact that he couldn't remember how many children they had.
I drag my bed to the...
Do you think he had relations with a hag, or was she a
Oh.
real person at some point, and then she killed her and became her?
That is a good question. There's also Vidal.
Hmm?
You poked her, correct? And when you poked her, you went through this illusion of what she was portraying herself to be. Wouldn't you feel that if you have intimate relation with her?
Yeah, that's true. That's why I wear fur, so nobody can touch my skin. But maybe since she's a hag, she's better at it.
I see the DM just shakes his head like, this is the conversation
No,
they're gonna
please.
have.
Please carry on. Please carry
Yeah,
on.
well,
It's
it
the most important question we have right now.
was quite unpleasant for me to poke her.
I have the
can't-
goo that he poked from her inside my back. Pack.
Maybe he was into it. I mean, I'm not gonna judge.
Maybe
You
she
actually
used
done it
magic
bad,
on
is
him
that
so
what
he
we're
wouldn't
discussing here?
know.
I mean, it's better than mimic. Okay, sorry.
No.
So what are we doing now? Apart from getting
got
rid of
this off the
everything in
budget
this house, what is our next goal?
could get a horse or two, a wagon.
I mean, we need 2 horses if we're gonna get a wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Where are we
need...
going to travel? Are we going directly through the forest, or are we going through the city of Andalora?
I would recommend that we.
Goldcrest?
Yes,
It's on
I
the
know
way,
that
right?
I know that Falion doesn't want to go there, but hear me out, Falion. I know you don't. I know you don't want to listen to me, but hear me out.
I was just gonna ask you why we should go to the city, but if you have a...
I have a list. I put-
Or
and
argument?
if we go to Goldcrest, we can get some supplies like a diamond. Because I know that there are places in Goldcrest you can get a diamond. And if we die in the forest, then Garwood can bring us back. That's one
I'm not
thing.
going back. That's it. Okay.
Right.
Gorbutski.
Yes.
Garbutski, yes, sir. I'm from
Garbutski.
the east now. Deal with it. No, but we have
And
lots
we don't have any information about the forest outside. Like, oh, we're gonna go there and plant a seed. for Vifra that we don't even know is Vifra or not, and we don't know what will happen if we do. But in Goldcrest, there's a library, and then we can check the library.
Yeah, I would very much like to check that library because
Mm-hmm.
our dwarven contact, who turned out to be lying from the start, worked in the library or something of the sorts, which is also where he found the information that led him to come and trying to
And-
claim the mine.
Oh, and we didn't tell you. We know, what? Rill and Videl found some kind of sigil on a note that you have,
Yep.
which I didn't know you had, but apparently you do.
Yeah.
We have a contract on our dwarven contact, which is now dead. That was written by oh lords, one of those really hard names to pronounce.
Leon.
Leon.
I was more thinking of his last name.
Dirty.
Detré.
Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty
Dirty
tree.
tree.
Yeah.
Got
Dirty
it.
tree, yes.
Why is my
Yeah,
cat?
yeah,
Si-
it seems
sigil
about
of a
right.
triarch.
I'm sorry.
And he's also in Goldcrest.
Is
At
it?
least according to
Mhm.
what we've heard.
He was gonna meet some family in Goldcrest or something. And
So if we could,
his sigil is an anvil, like in the mine.
but a weird anvil.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It was
kind of
a-
like
I mean,
Elven
we got
shape.
lots of money. Let's blow it on some medical stuff at the city.
Yes.
I don't think we'll find much medical stuff in this place, which is why we also need a city.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Goldcrest we can find a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so apart from the so we're agreeing on that we will eventually travel towards Goldcrest.
I think we should take the road down to Goldcrest, then follow it towards Sunbright Fields.
So we are not going to Varil.
Varil is also down there, so I mean
Mhm.
Goldcrest is on the way.
The thing
Oh.
is, when we travel somewhere, we are gonna get snagged up in some problems. Because
Nope.
we know how it is. I know, Falion, that's why you're
Because
worried.
I will drive the cart and you will not stop.
But if we talk to this Leon,
we
he's
will just
probably gonna
leave
be
off
like,
the
"Oh,
freaking
I'm
cart."
just gonna tell a lot of shit to you," and then
Only
Well,
if you do this quest for me.
So
exactly.
first stop is Goldcrest.
Mhm.
First planned stop.
Yes.
And what are
Yes.
we going to do in Varil?
Do we need to go to Varil? I think that's a way a long detour. We need
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
go to the forest. I don't
Unless
think we...
something comes up in Goldcrest, we don't need to go to Varel
Garbod was
right
the one
now.
who wanted to go to Varel because Garbod wanted to collect information on who Vithra was and if she was trustworthy. I don't really know why we need to go to Varel for that. Weren't you also
Alright.
supposed to see your holy something somewhere? I don't remember what town that was though. I kind of overheard
Crest.
that
Oh, I can remember that. Is that wisdom?
that priest talked to you that you should go and see your pope or something like that. Like
Yeah, my poop. Is that wisdom to remember?
No.
how do you not
that's
remember something that
intelligence.
happened literally like yesterday?
Yes, literally.
Yeah. I don't know.
Garbod, I'm going to tell. Okay.
Yeah, you were saying.
Oh, you have to see the bomb!
Well,
Apparently, Garbod does not remember
yeah,
them.
he was quite drunk. No, I can't remember that because I was out.
Maybe you should go and ask the old priest.
Again,
Say that you
like,
were a bit drunk, and then like, oh, wait, I
I'm
was
sorry
gonna
I
go
didn't
somewhere.
remember the name for you because I thought that you would take responsibility when someone from your order tells you to go and see like the high head of your order, but I mean,
You
I'm
might
not
think so,
judging.
yes. No, the judge is judging.
Yep. I really hope he is.
I
See,
don't think
Garbod,
this.
this is what I always deal with. The passive aggressiveness.
Passive aggressiveness, I'm trying to help him out. I reminded him of his quest.
How can you forget that? Just, I mean, you glorious man, orc.
Well, at least
No,
passive aggressiveness is
I didn't-
semi-nice. You're just being aggressive towards me in real.
That is very true.
No comment.
Now that
Well,
is passive aggressiveness.
So,
Mhm.
Okay, you just sit there and I'm gonna go to the Meister of the temple and do stuff. Not just ask about where my mission and so forth was. I'm actually going to do stuff there. So
Yeah, but maybe we should have a group discussion first. Like, I feel like our group dynamic is a bit.
We need a concrete plan.
I don't care about the plan. I want us to stop talking shit behind each other's backs and just talk about our issues. Are we able to do this?
Oh, it's that kind of group conversation.
Vi kan ha
Yeah.
en
Nu
kumbaya.
är det dålig stämning i gruppen.
Exakt.
Yes, that kind of group conversation.
well,
Yeah, that sounds
I made
very
up
much
with the
needed.
goblin, so I'm fine. I'm not going to kill or eat the goblin, so I guess I'm fine.
That's
Yes,
not
that
really
is
the issue,
that is
though.
great of you. I'm very happy to
That
hear
is an
that.
issue.
Okay, let's start with Garbod. Your thoughts and feelings.
My thoughts and feelings are to go. I want to check. I want to be sure that Vifra really is Vifra and not controlled by somebody else. And
I
after that,
agree.
I'm totally fine. Actually, I'm not sure that a random schmanom thing just pops out of the mirror like, "Hey, give me stuff. I am this one." Sorry. Sorry for that, but Rill, I know that you like Vifra, and so
No, I get it from your point of view. For me, it
Yeah.
wasn't random because I've seen her in a mirror before, several times even.
yeah, for me it's like just
At
help me
another
out and help
location,
me.
even.
It's weird, but just want to make sure that Vifra is Vifra. Then I'm totally fine with the plan.
I mean, according to the information we got at the library, which always have to be true, the information was that yes, it is Vithra, but maybe she's not really in full control of herself.
That sounds like a question I should ask my god about.
Yeah, that could
No.
work.
That could work.
Because I would very much like to know who. I mean, I think I have a clue who, but who is controlling Vithra and why? Yeah. And then the fucking googling. That reminds me, I need to buy stuff. Either way.
Can't
Okay,
you
so
just ask
that's
Vifra?
Garbod's story.
Can't you-
I will. I have a plan of doing that. I just need some time to actually be able to do that, which means I need to like meditate and try to find a connection. And there hasn't really been any opportunity because
Connection to what?
circumstances makes shit happen around us, like swooping bats.
Swooping is bad.
And it's not really a clear line, so it's kind of like broken connection.
To what?
Towards my Patreon.
Who is?
The one who grants me my power. Vithra! I told you this!
Okay. Videl, your feelings and thoughts?
About this group or about our quest?
Everything.
Anything that you want to get off your chest.
This is the honest hour.
Is the only hour we get.
No. You will get plenty of time. Just, I feel we need this, so anything you want to say, just... Bah!
I feel we need to go to Goldcrest and continue our quest towards Sunderith Forest. We need to gather as much information we can to know who to trust in this situation. Because if we do it wrong, we'll be worse than the little moss monster below.
And about the group? Do you
About
feel
the
that
group?
everyone is trustworthy?
I think it's a bit sad that there are some in this group that don't trust the other.
We're having an honest talk. You don't
Yeah.
need to say some. You can spit out names if you want to. No forcing you, though.
We can do like, who trusts Thalion? And then we can raise our hands. And then we'll To just do that for every party member of the group.
It feels like it would take a very long time. But
Not if everybody doesn't raise their hands.
yeah, I
If nobody trusts anybody, then we got a problem.
I semi-trust all of you because, I don't know, you haven't done anything bad to me, but you mistrust me at every turn, which I feel is unfair.
exactly.
Fidels, time to talk.
Yeah, so the thing is, none of us have shown anything to mistrust the other, and that's a bit sad. Because you are like family to me.
It's very sweet of you.
Yes.
Blinky.
Yeah. Yeah, I said it. I just feel like I trust you, and I wish you could do the same, but you don't want to give me a chance, and that feels sad. I don't know, it feels, what's the word? It was not a hippogriff. It was hypocrites. That's the word. Mhm.
Definitely
feel like-
hippogriff. Definitely hippogriff.
It's definitely hippogriff. Blinky has been saying that this whole I don't know. Just feels like I know that some of you, well, 2 of you specifically, the other 2 I think are fine, have been hurt by goblins. And I just feel like, I don't know, I've been nice since the beginning. No ulterior motives. You could have asked me anything and you would have known if I had lied, I would hope, if you're clever enough. I don't know. Ever since I left home, it's just that I have met so many different people that's been bad. Not just goblins. And I think it's, I don't know, it's short-sighted that you can't see that there's more than one type of goblin.
Well, I have been resting and thinking and meditating a lot these days here. And goblins have ruined my life and ruined my clan, killed my family. I have hated goblins with all my heart for years. And the betrayal I felt when I found out you were a goblin was difficult to bear, because I do maybe not love, but feel a strong affection for you. You were becoming a really close friend. And then I felt very betrayed. But I start to... I'm sorry. I will change. I will let myself trust. And if that becomes a dagger in my back, then I have to kill you. But that's then.
I accept that. Thank you, Falion. Is Falion still wearing my necklace, by the way? I forgot
Yes,
to ask
I
this
do.
whole time. Oh, that's good. Thank you.
I was a bit scared that it was cursed, but I don't think it's cursed.
Wait. Were you scared to take it off because you thought it was cursed, or the other way?
No, I was about to take it off, but
Alio, you make a wisdom. No.
But-
You know these nightmares that you've been having. It's all.
It's a goblin curse.
there has been a great conflict inside me. But a part of me, well, the reason you are alive is because I feel a strong friendship here, and I just have to overcome my goblophobia, I guess.
Maybe you should seek out the goblins that did cause you pain instead of projecting it to every single goblin you see.
Well, that's easy to say.
You have a goblin here. Maybe she can help you find the ones you seek.
I would
Maybe.
help you find them because they're not my friends. You are.
Yes, but that is a later
Yes.
quest.
And I'm just saying that Not that I'm defending what they did or anything, but in my clan and races, you don't get to say no. But maybe they were sadistic assholes, so I guess we'll find out that day.
Someday, yes.
Mhm. But I
And
accept your apology. I reach out my hand towards Valiant.
and for the rest of the group, I feel, Garbod, you are a very strong and reliable person. And I trust you with all my heart. But I'm still a bit scared sometimes. But Videl, you are a very curious goat. But you have a kind heart. And I trust you completely. And Rill, we have had our discussions and differences. And I was very suspicious when Lynn gave me that note, and I have been wanting to ask you, but I have been engulfed with anger and confusion and fear of all the horrific things we have seen and done, and I have seen and done. But I choose to trust you now. And if you want to tell us what that note could be about, you are very welcome. Thank you. Thank you all.
Applause. Yes,
Mic
AA
drop.
meeting.
Oh, I am Thalion and I'm a hateful individual.
I'm a goblophobic.
There's a lot of you in this circle, I must say. Videl and Rill is probably the only ones not at this meeting.
No, I haven't killed a goblin in 2 weeks.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
Truly inspirational.
Wow. Well, I don't feel like I distrust anyone in this group. I might feel a bit. I don't know the right word. A strange sort of like tension between me and you, Thalion.
I think a big thing is that I have been living alone in a forest for many, many years, and I know very little about the world, and you seem to be a well-traveled, many things knowing individual, and we might have clashed a bit in our experiences.
I can explain Lynn's note. She was suspicious towards me because she didn't feel like I fitted into her scope of what a drowned eye should be.
And also, as Blinky was disguised as a goblin, and you are a shapeshifter, I kind of feel, is this the real you? That's been nagging me a bit. Are you also a hideous goblin underneath?
Hey, we were progressing.
Well, I mean,
Don't go and call her hideous now.
goblin.
square one.
Well, all that development.
It's just one step at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to touch me? Do you want to feel if this is real or what? I mean, what is real to you? What?
I pinches Rill.
Ouch!
It
Oh.
feels like normal flesh and skin.
I just want
Maybe
to know
I
your
should
story.
pinch Thalion.
As you pinch, after a little while, that becomes more like a purple color.
Oh my god.
How is it with dreams? Maybe that's different with illusions.
Well, I'm curious to hear your story, Rin.
My story. Oof. That's gonna be a long talk.
With a short version.
Do the short version. Okay. So you want to know if this is me? Then the answer is yes.
Yes, I suppose I have to believe that.
This is who I want to be. I am, and I am acting as I want to do. I don't know what do you define as a person? What makes a person who they are? Is it the race? Is it gender? Is it appearance? What makes a person into the is it a religion? Looking at Garbod.
Yes, this isn't about me. But hey.
What makes a person a person?
Let's skip that question.
Good way to dodge that one.
It's important.
I mean, when you know what makes a person, I can answer your question. I feel like
Robin, what do I know about Drow?
Of Drow,
Don't know.
make a history check with. Let's say you're a Dadriai, you get no advantage, but you can roll a history check
16.
about the Drow or the Draunai. That is the word in your Elvish tongue. You know that the High Elven Empire, the Dadriai or the Wood Elves, were a part of the early days of the Empire, of the Elven Empire. And the Draunai was seen as the enemy of the High Elves. And for a long time, the Wood Elves fought against the Draunai. But when the High Elven Empire kind of enslaved humanity and became more such that they would have saw as villainous, they pathed away from the ways of the Lenway towards a more selfish act. The Dadriai or the Wood Elves parted from the High Elven beliefs and became more neutral to the Draunai.
But they were Wood Elves already back then.
There were Wood Elves back then.
Okay.
But the old Wood Elven clans saw them as the enemy at first, but after the Draunai disappeared and they were when the war broke out between the High Elves and the Draunai, it kind of meant like the Wood Elves lost contact with them, and it became more of a meh neutral stand because the Wood Elves didn't really interact with the Draunai at all. So the Wood Elves became more like denizens of the woods or the mountains, and they didn't like talk to anybody else. They just protected their part of the world.
Okay.
So your view of the Draunai is like you don't really know where to put them because
I might
they
be a
were
bit curious and a
Yeah.
bit like, are they evil or are they?
yeah.
Okay.
It
Well,
is
that makes sense.
it is a gray spat in the history, but they were the enemy before.
Okay. Then it's not all weird that I might be a bit suspicious of. Really.
No, exactly. Can
and
be
as I said,
passive
But you
defense.
do trust Lynn, that's also the
No, well, I don't really remember. I never interacted that much, I think, with Lynn.
You interacted the most with Biden, except Rill, I think, but not
Well,
that much.
That
as
feels
I
like
said, the suspicion she had was that she didn't feel like I fitted into the Draunai society, as she felt I was way too, how to say, I didn't hide my appearance to the extent that she did in all occasions. And I just think, yeah, I mean, from her perspective, I get why she didn't think I fitted in there. But I mean, I did live there for a very long time. You can ask me stuff about it if you want to, like history or translations in language, or I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of rare for Draunai to leave the Underdark, right?
Yeah, but not when they run a well, not run, I would say more stumble upon an entity locked within a mirror that tells them to do stuff in exchange for a bit of power.
So you talked to Vistra before this?
As I've been saying,
Yes.
yes.
But what are your personal quests? Why did you leave, and what are you?
My personal quest is to help set her free.
So that has been your thing all along.
Well, yes.
Okay. Good
I
job.
want to set her free. That's what I want.
And I felt so compassionate, and I felt dragning. What do you say?
A pull?
Attraction?
Attraction?
Attraction or a
Well,
pull.
not attraction. Well, I
A
felt
pull.
that
A
Withra.
yeah.
I felt that Withra was the one I should follow and trust. I just got that right here. I might be wrong and misled, but I felt a strong connection with Withra.
Yes.
And I am very eager to travel to Sandrith and
Same. But I
help her.
also find it very important that we all remember that the information I got in the library was that she might not control her own actions. She might, as they put it, be puppeteered.
By what or who?
I did not get that answered.
So,
What would happen to you if you disobey Vithra or doesn't set her free when you have the opportunity to do so?
I would assume that with time I would lose my ability to use magic.
but what role does the hags, the covens, play here?
I have absolutely no idea except for the fact that they seem to have a history with elves and with Vithra, and someone tricked someone, and depending on who you ask, they all seem to think it was the other part and they were all doing the right thing.
Yeah, I have a really hard time believing in Akka, but she, I just got this evil witch vibes. But if she's telling the truth that Withra is bad, what the hell should we do?
That's what I'm also thinking. And I also find it kind of weird that if you said that Vifra talked to you in your dream last night, while the rest of us were having nightmares, you had a dream about Vifra. But why didn't she contact Rill? If Rill is her, why did she contact you?
Me?
Why did she talk to you in your dream and not Rill? I find that very suspicious.
I don't.
I've-
Did I tell you what my dream was about?
You said that you saw Vifra.
Yeah, my hometown was burning and withering. Everything was nightmarish. The soul turned to tar. All the trees and plants was organs and flesh. And a gentle voice told me I must save the forest and Withra. And I saw a large golden tree, so I guess that's the tree of life.
So you said
Yeah,
save the
that's-
forest and Vifra.
Mm-hmm. That's what I find suspicious. Why would she tell you this in a dream? It almost feels like if she's controlled by something, whatever is controlling her is trying to manipulate you into going there as fast as possible. Because you are really keen on going there. And I think that we shouldn't because something really wants us to go there. And if it's not Vifra, then it's really bad.
Yes, but I have been struggling with my mind these past weeks. I have been very set on going to Sandris because we have everywhere we have stopped, we have been
Swooped in by
encountering
bats.
yes, very bad stuff.
You have been possessed quite a few times too. Is
Yes.
there a way to.
I think I know
Is-
why. That's because my mind has been everywhere and nowhere. I feel a lot stronger in my mind now.
Can you make protection talismans for people so they can? Oh, we should get a talisman for you or something, Fadian. Maybe we can find something in Goldcrest so you can't get possessed. That would calm you down.
That
huh?
would be nice.
Something to put you at ease.
Yes.
Okay, so we know what we want to do next. Is it anything that we feel has been unspoken? Does anyone have anything?
I feel that we have to find more information about the covens.
I have been talking to Akka, and I'm planning to try and talk to her a little bit more. Carefully, though. I'm not planning to do something stupid. But I felt like if I could maybe try to make her like me and find me useful, maybe she will tell me something useful in return. It's a long shot, but it's something. I rather talk to her
Yeah.
than Grida, because Grida is, well, for one, I think
She
he
tried
said
to eat
something
me.
about killing elves. So
Well, Akka is in need of
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, she's
he wants the
trapped.
heart.
And the question is, if she gets the heart, what happens then?
No, but
I
we
think
can
I
use-
told
we can
told
use
Real.
her need.
I told Real that I think Akka served the black dragon that Murak served, and the
Mhm.
dragon is dead. At least that's what they said in the stories, unless that's not true. And I think
Mhm.
Akka wants the heart from the forest so she can resurrect him.
Wasn't it Grida that said something in those, like, similar to that?
Yeah, she said that Akka. That's why I know, because she said that Akka served another master, and a master with leathery wings. That roar could be heard over Skyhaven Mountains, and now is dead. And that's the dragon. It must be. What else has leathery wings and is dead and is a big master that a hag would follow? Unless there's
Also,
more.
what is a big master that a hag would follow that she could tell me? Like, she asked me if I was willing to change my loyalty towards Withra to a new master,
Yes.
a new patron. And I don't think she meant herself.
I don't think so either. I think she was trying to recruit you into some kind of weird, another kind of cult instead of Ifra.
It's kind of like serve this dead dragon, like daddy dragon cult. Just
But
get
maybe
the heart
that's-
to the dragon and we can like pump some life into him again. I don't know.
So major problem 1, the covens. Major
Uh-huh.
problem 2, the laughing god. Major problem 3, the red lady.
Yeah,
I mean, not
they
to
took the
mention-
mayor.
Yeah. And also the growing forest, and then we have the cyclops that attacks dwarven cities.
Yeah, that's the 4th problem. But that has to be linked somehow with Madame Red. I think she's linked to the forest.
Everything must be linked, right?
What? Who the hell is she? Or what?
We don't know. There's also the issue that the maester, priest, cleric, I don't know what we call him. His name was yeah. The dude that Garbot is gonna talk to later.
The
Ma-
holy
ma-
water guy.
Maester
Matthew.
Matthias.
yeah, that.
The
Matthias.
angry guy.
Yeah,
The guy that was.
I mean,
He's kind of a cool guy, actually.
try to slap
mean-
him.
he said, yeah, he did actually. He really did. He said that the thing underneath the temple was designed to make the forest grow, which I really feel we should check into. If we like try to research the covens, maybe we can see if the covens are making the forest grow. Maybe it's their goal.
I mean, the hag here. She must have been doing something here. Why
Yeah,
was she here?
I mean, she sacrificed people in the temple.
We should talk to the boy. I was thinking about that. The boy and the
And
necklace.
the necklace that
Yeah,
she
we
wanted so badly.
Yeah, we should talk to him and ask him why he got the necklace in the first place. Maybe he has some answers.
And then we have the bandits who attack this place, and oh.
But we know that they are connected to Leon. That's
Oh
in
yeah,
Goldcrest.
yeah, that's in Goldcrest.
And Leon was also the one that talked to Legion.
That we know.
Probably, since
Or
they
at least
got
we
the
think we know.
Yeah, we think we know.
Because Legion had the contract that was written
Mhm.
by Leon.
Yes.
to kill Maldrin. Was that his
I don't.
name?
Maldron, yes.
Yeah. So,
So should we go and talk to the
to
boy?
Goldcrest after we're talking to shit. Garbot needs to get his things together. We need to talk to the boy, and we need to do some shopping and get wagon and horses and rest a bit. Yes, we have a plan, right?
Yeah, can I borrow? I know we're not supposed to touch stuff, but since everyone is here, can I just ask in front of everyone? Can I look at the book, the necromancy book?
Oh.
Since everything is connected to necromancy, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna activate a spell. But I thought that, like, no, I'm just gonna look through it and see if maybe there's some answers, since the ritual place was in there. So maybe.
Please don't raise the dead or rust spike.
I'm not gonna
please.
do anything. I can't physically cast magic just from reading a book unless it's a very special book.
I'll make sure nothing bad will happen. Me and Blinky, we're gonna bring a picnic basket. We're gonna walk over to the crypt and we're gonna read in the book.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a very good plan.
Are we gonna do it by the crypt? I think that's a bad idea.
We're gonna draw a
I was
pentagram and sit in the middle
I'm
and light
sorry.
something.
Irony.
Oh.
I'm not going to do that.
We don't have irony among the
I'm
goat
sorry.
folk.
I haven't learned it yet.
I have a sensitive
much.
mind.
I would
So-
also like to study the book.
Mm-hmm.
If it's okay with you, Blinky, I would like to join.
Yes, you can sit next to me and we can study it together.
But how about this plan? I know animals. I go get the horses.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Videl, maybe you can get the wagon.
Sure.
And then you can study the book in the wagon on our way.
I mean, you can start studying the book. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
burn
start studying.
furnitures and disinfect the entire home. So I
And
mean,
Garbot can get some new furniture and carry them because you're big and strong. Huh?
oh, Blinky, can you
Come on, Blinky.
perhaps can you make a mop or a broomstick into a servant to make it easier to clean?
I can if we can break the handle off some brooms, I can do it.
It could be like a hand broom. Like there's those tiny brooms, right?
I can do that.
Or
I
like
can
a-
actually do that.
Or like a dishcloth or something like that, like a tiny rug. I mean, I can make-
It's
Wait,
like
I can.
Madame Mim.
Yes.
and you have that scary ass invisible dude that follows you as well.
He's not that strong, but he can clean. I can do that.
You start to become the magical sword. Bibbidi bobbidi boom.
Okay, before we do anything, does anyone else have something they want to say? Do we feel like we can trust each other? Are we on the same page? Or are we gonna call out to that stupid mad god again and be like, I want answers?
That's the last step, I would say.
I just remember, Videl, you told us you were looking for something. Is there a special something? Why did you join the group in the beginning?
I want to find information about my tribe's death. Make a long story short.
I feel the pain.
Sorry for laughing. That was not.
Inappropriate, Garbo. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I need to work on that.
it was serious.
And
You got some
Garbo.
answers in the scepter, right, Widow?
Yeah,
didn't see
I
it,
have
but-
some answers to what did it. So
Okay.
I know some of it. I don't know why, but
And Garbo, how do you feel about all this? What is your goal?
My goal is to.
Raise a mimic.
Yeah, I want to mimic. No. My goal with this is to follow the will of the judge, and the will of the judge take me on this path. So who am I to question? I just need to make the right decisions.
Well, that sounds about fair for a religious man.
So you
Yes.
would
Wherever the
follow-
gods may take.
You would follow him everywhere. So if he would tell you to turn over the seed to the hag, would you do that?
If there was the will of the judge, yes. But of course, you have to interpret his will and make sure that it is his will, because sometimes someone tries to speak in his name.
And you can tell when it's the god and not some imposter.
Yes, apparently I can.
Who might this false imposter be?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone around the table? Or are we pointing fingers today?
Crooked be the ways of the Lord.
So, Blinky.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, you're angry about me trying to mess with your drinking game. Is that the thing?
Not really angry, but horn in my ass.
Well, you were cheating because you have a little magic belt on.
What?
No one told me. No
Oh,
one
yeah.
told me about the belt. That
Mhm.
I couldn't use it.
I thought you were a fair man.
I am a fair man.
A man
How
who
could
plays
I
by the
use-
rules.
I could
How
have
could I
won if
use-
you didn't cheat.
Yeah, me too.
Guess we have to do a
No, that I
rerun.
couldn't.
Drink.
No.
No, please.
I was tempted there to take away all the poison from my body. I didn't, which makes me a fair man.
Well, that
by,
night
by using a belt that was glowing and helping you.
I don't think my
Resist
character
alcohol.
actually knows that the belt.
To be
No.
honest, I just wanted to get shit-faced and pass
So did I.
out, so mission accomplished. I feel better
If you
now,
know
I have
what my
cleansed
belt
my
does,
mind.
please tell me. I had no idea I was cheating by wearing the belt. But if you like, tonight I'll buy the beer and we'll drink till we hit.
I don't
Face
think
into the floor.
Videl can handle one more time
I
in his
don't-
lifetime.
No, I will not drink again. But I don't remember who won. Did I win?
Yeah.
You came a close third.
That's
You're
the best
all
I
winners
ever
in
been
my
in
eyes.
a drinking game.
I feel I'm on a strong and clean path. I will not drink anymore. I will just focus.
Oh, there's so many. I feel so proud of this group today. There's so many steps.
Yes, this has been a release. Peace of mind.
Yes, some tiny steps. And then we will take some grand steps later on, right? Looking towards Videl.
Yes.
Blinky, I want to give you something in trust. I will
Oh.
give you this card flute that I have been trying to master for a while. But I have given up on this. And you may have it. It's wood elven, very beautiful flute.
Hey, thank you,
I-
I-
Italian. That's
You
I
missed
think-
one word.
yeah.
What?
Sugarflute.
Master, and you missed a couple of letters there. No biggie.
Okay, Kalle.
I thought you were going to say this flute that I've been sucking.
that I've been
trying to
sucking to suck
master.
at.
Just let me hand her this beautiful gift in
Ah,
peace.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Valian. It's very nice. I'm very happy. Can I hug you? Is
Music
that too
is
much? Maybe that's too much.
Of course you can hug him, right,
Could you take a
Thalia?
shower first, maybe?
I really need to get rid of these skunks things. I think it's problems with people around me. Are they smelling that bad?
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
yes.
How
That-
about now when we have some coin, we get some real fur, like well-treated fur, for you to get a
Yes.
fur coat that does not smell, like a real cozy one.
And might
please.
breathe a little more?
Yeah,
I
that
think
as
that
well.
would be nice. I have such many scabs underneath this thing. So
We will not hug.
You know what? I would like to pay for you to go to a bath.
how much you have to pay me?
I will actually pay for the bath if you go.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pay me to take a bath.
Oh, I will pay you to take a bath.
The only place you can take a bath is at the inn in this town.
There is just one issue.
I can't take a bath around people.
Yeah, she has to take a bath in private. Because I
Uh-huh.
don't think they allow her to wear a hat.
Well, I
into
guess
the
the baths are private. Or is it
It's
sitting
from-
right on the floor?
What
They're
if we
bar.
just rent the whole fucking bath?
That works.
That works.
Oh, it's like a public bath. It's just not a room with a
No,
tub.
no. They're well, I would say it's like semi-private. It is not. You can order a bathtub. There are like 2 bathtubs in a room at the inn,
Mm-hmm.
and you can bathe, but somebody else can also bathe at the same time. Usually, you pay up for your company or like 2 individuals that are yeah. So you
Good
can
news, Garbo.
You get the bath.
We can bath together, Bagarbot. Yay!
Yeah, well, just rent the entire bath, then we can all take a bath because
Share the tub.
yeah,
How about...
we don't do it at the same time, of course.
I want to go first.
I guess I'll go last since you know.
You will-
Are we gonna share water? What?
It
What
would
is
smell
this?
even worse.
No, you will get new water every time.
Okay, well then I won't. I
You will
need to
get
go and buy
provided
some.
with new water.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
We empty the bathtubs once a week.
You have to take each other's bathtub water, of course.
And that's the
Yes.
tap water he serves at the.
Yes. How do you think we make our dwarven ale so strong? Regardless.
Okay, I'm gonna go and buy a coat, and then we go to the bathhouse, and then we talk to the boy, and then
Yeah,
I'll look at the
a
book.
suggestion, Blinky, when you buy the coat, I'll follow you because I can help. But I think if you start by removing your fur and having your scabs to breathe a bit, and then you take on the appearance of another less furry race, like I don't know. Is there anything less furry? Like a
A
very
halfling?
yeah, maybe, or like a very tiny dwarf. I don't know.
The
'Cause then you-
problems is that I have big floppy ears. If
Hey, we
someone
just
goes
shove
into
those
me, it's gonna.
There's
into the
something like
hat?
a dwarven elf.
We can tie them behind my head, maybe.
Yeah, we tie them up and we shove them in the hat,
Why just not an
so
elf
we can
kid?
go somewhere and get correct measurements.
I can
For
be an elf
this
kid, like
Yeah.
Fidel
robe.
You can
Yes.
be Real's daughter.
with big, disturbingly big ears.
Yeah,
It's a
we
birth
will just-
defect.
Yeah, blame the father.
I can run with that. I can run with that. We blame the father. That is also the excuse that you get like very anxious if anyone removes your hat, so they cannot remove your hat. They will have to take all your measurements with the hat on.
Because he cut your hair so badly when you were a kid.
Sounds nice, yes.
So
But
you
what-
get
what-
good measurements.
Blinky, what is the story of the hat? Did you tell us that?
No,
Would you mind tell us the story?
it was I was with a bunch of thieves at the point, not
With what?
Legion. I have told you this. I have not lied
Yeah, I
about
just didn't hear what you said. Diabolical thieves?
No, a group of thieves. Diabolical. Well, they were very diabolical, so it's not entirely not true. Okay, they were bad people. But I got it as a gift from one of them,
Why did-
or we kind of found it, and then I got it. So,
What does
Stole
the
it.
hat exactly do?
do you want to try it? Vänta, han måste vara tuned. God damn, you can't. Well,
Why do you have to have fur?
It's because if someone touches me, but I'm gonna remove my gloved things. Okay, you see that I'm furry. Touch my arm, and then you feel that I have goblin skin. Yet you see that the fur is there. If you touch here, where there's still fur, you're still gonna feel fur. I have like a double disguise. So if in case someone gets too close and wants to touch me, they will still feel fur. Like Videl when he first touched me, or when Garbod picked me up and put me on his shoulder.
Well, do people want to touch you? You smell.
Well,
kind of-
you picked me up like 5 times the first day you met me.
But Garbod
and
is immune.
carried-
Yes,
and you
but
and
that,
the soldier that caught me, he felt my stitches on the back of my neck, so that's why I got caught.
Okay, but what does the hat really do?
It changes your appearance and your clothes to anything.
To whatever you want.
I'll turn into Phalion.
And
very
all
A
of a
tiny
sudden,
version
very
of
short
Phalion. A
Phalion.
very short.
a purple
Whoa.
shimmering, like, and still having the hat on.
Mhm.
The hat is there, but it's a mini version of Talion in his clothes.
That's
With
kind of.
bigger ears, or how does the ears
No,
work?
it is
No,
exactly
I
a
look exactly like that.
on image as
But with a
Talion,
hat.
but
Yeah.
with the hat.
And then clothes, your clothes, everything looks exactly like you, just a tiny version.
And
Or
then it
or-
shimmers again, and Blink is back to the form that you are familiar with.
How
See her.
how did you get that?
I got it as a. I stole it. Well, I got it as a gift by one of the thieves when we were stealing stuff, and then he was like, "Ah, this is good for you. Take it."
Ah,
And then I've had it since.
You-
I
you-
got it in. I think I got it somewhere around Kyril. I don't remember.
You
So what
told
we could-
us their name, and you said it was not Legion. Isn't that a bad name for a thieves guild?
It's not Legion.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh my god, it's not making it any better. The name is not Legion.
Not Legion.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they had a name. I don't think they were advanced enough, or?
They have a name.
Oh.
They're called, or we were called the Hollow. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why.
The
have anyone
Hollow.
heard of the Hollow, Robin?
Let's see. Everybody can roll a history check, but it's a disadvantage. Oh my god. uh,
I just
Oh.
wasted a perfect.
so it's disadvantage. Let's-
12.
So it's 16, 12,
11 for me.
13,
15
me-
for me.
and 15. So let's see. Everybody that is above, like 16 or above,
Oh.
is it one? One, right?
No, no one.
Yeah, Thalion.
No,
the-
I rolled 11.
The 16 was from before.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled a history before when I was
yeah. It is a
investigating
no.
something else. So I rolled a
Apparent-
20 and 11.
Okay. So apparently, as you're thinking about it, you have not really heard about this thief gang called the Hollow.
Where do they come from?
Real?
I met them in Kyril. I don't know. They are all over. Kind of like Legion is. But I don't know that many specifics. I was with a smaller group. I've never met all of them. So
Are they hunting you?
I don't.
We are honest
Well-
today.
I would hope they're not, because hopefully they won't find me, but maybe they might be looking for me. I did some bad things last time we were together, so
Well, we have to take down another syndicate then, if that happens.
no, we don't. If
Just
we run
clean
into
her
them,
and we will be fine.
Yeah.
just if you find them, just stay out of their way and let them be, please.
Yeah, but if they find you,
Then I'll deal with it then. it's not gonna.
So
I
we
think
will deal with it. We will help you.
Thank you.
You're not alone on this.
Oh,
So,
nice.
bath, wagon,
Bath.
priest,
Boy.
boy,
Book.
and
Who goes
Oh.
to the boy?
I can go.
Maybe Rill and
Do you wanna go to the
Garwood
boy?
should talk to the boy, because
I don't want to.
Rill and Garbod?
Maybe.
I don't know anything about the boy, I think.
think
I was
we-
drunk.
I think our biggest chance to get any information at all is if Garbod the Salvation like
Yeah.
is there. So I mean, 'cause he saved his life and all that.
You know, small favor.
And with that, the group adventures on, proceeding with their downtime, going to buy a wagon with horses, furniture, burning the old furnitures of the old residents of
It's
this
already
place.
burning.
Yeah, it's already a
Uh,
fire.
Are the flames normal or are they purple or green?
The flames.
Skulls screaming as to reach the sky. I don't know.
In your fantasies, it probably does. So,
all
but-
Maester's unborn children.
yeah.
I mean, could we tell stories to Fallon about that the chimney sounds like screaming elves in the middle of the night if you fire it?
Sure.
Burning, I'm being a pie. Stuff like that. I could use dramaturgy to do that.
Oh my god.
We have a lot of means to make this happen. Don't you worry.
Oh, we
The
do.
worst thing is that I know that Garbod would have eaten Thalian pie.
Yeah, I probably would. And I would ask for seconds.
Yeah, but don't eat that pie. Why?
What
It's
pie?
Thalion. Say.
You got more?
Italian tastes good.
He's better than a pie than than alive.
Oh, that's from
Wow.
the game master.
I'll
Damn.
make for a good pie. Just gonna say that.
Well, let's go on.
Let's say that
Regardless.
I like you. Like a lot.
I like you too, Garbod.
As a pie.
Just for flavor, Robin. I'm gonna make the shares walk home from the buyer,
Right.
and they're
Okay.
gonna walk into our home.
I was starting to think of American Pie, but I will leave it at that. No.
Yeah. Regardless, you're taking some baths, you're buying some furnitures, and you're going to have some interactions with Kalle. Do you want to do some interactions? What are you going to accomplish with the Maester at first?
Well, first I want to go and leave my mace,
Yes.
Easter, no pun intended, and tell them that I will leave that there and give
Mhm.
them some hope that if they ever got a problem, use the mace and smash some face.
He will nod, and he
Yeah.
will.
I will write
Accept.
that in Latin. Use the mace to smash a face.
Right.
Yes.
Or else
I
you
will
meet
know it exact people.
God's grace.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully I get some holy water from him by giving him the mace, maybe. I don't know.
If that is your intention,
No, not that. I just give him the fucking mace, I get rid of it.
okay.
I have a- So, Maester, you were
Yes.
last night about that someone needed to speak to me. Thank you. We've been talking
Yes.
for an hour. How should I ever remember everything? I mean, yes, Maester. Who was
Yes.
that? Who was that you said?
Well, it was the Archbishop, of course.
Yes, of course. Did it travel to some specific place? You know.
He looks at you very confused. I
I'm sorry.
traveled.
Someone was playing me a prank last night, and told
I
me
understand. And you must be exhausted as well.
yes, of course. Yes. So
Well-
where is Start Archmaester? You said.
He looks at you a little bit like he's trying to like investigate you a little bit, like inciting you a little bit. He's like, well, our Archbishop, is at Don Crest Sanctum in Varil.
I know. I told my friends that as well, but they said no. He's somewhere else on a journey. But thank you, just for
Oh
clarifying.
no, the bishops never travel from their
I
cathedrals.
know, that's what's made it so weird. Duh. But anyway, here's the mace, which to smash some face. Keep
Right.
it in the temple, please.
I will guard it with the will of the judge.
And when the time comes,
I will
Maester.
judge them.
use it.
Certainly.
And I thank him and I walk away. Dodge the
Oh,
bullet.
but please.
Yes.
And he returns back in, and he gives you a flask of holy water
Ah.
for
thank
your
you.
travels. And may
course.
the judge be just.
May the judge be just.
And he walks back. After some time,
You have control there, Rill.
you and Rill walks back into the inn and try to relocate the boy. The boy is still at his room because they felt like he's probably much safer in the inn to recover. And the boy is there and gladly awaits what you're willing to talk to him about.
So we got a plan here, Rill.
Yes, we're gonna be kind and sweet and understanding towards this poor lad who's been through a lot.
course.
And
Taking away the brass knuckles, put them in my pocket. Yes, nice, of course.
and try to convince him in a kind way to tell us about the necklace that he was trying to get from his dead mother's body. As one do.
Of course.
Right.
Knock on the door.
You knock at the door, and from the inside, an older woman opens up. At first, she has this stern, like very mean look at her face. Open up and go, and it softens quickly as she sees Garbod standing there, and behind Rill follows suit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you wish to talk to my grandson?
Yes, if that would be available.
Well, certainly. She shuffles you into the room, and the boy is sitting there, having. It looks like he has a bandage over his head, and it looks like he's a little bit better, but still trying to recover from everything that has happened to him.
Excuse me, good mother. Could we just have a word with the boy?
Oh, in private? Well,
Yes, please.
is that okay? And she looks at, and the boy just simply nods.
Thank you for your understanding, ma'am. Am I doing so well, Rill? Nice.
And she walks out and you say, I'm going to get you some breakfast, my dear boy.
Hmm.
And he
So-
nods. The boy is in his teens, probably in his early teens.
So, young boy.
Yeah.
I see you are recovering well.
Yeah.
Yes. Good thing that the Magister and everyone found you. So,
Yeah.
we have some questions for you. Do you know that necklace?
I'm from my mom.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What about?
Yes, so, Rill, we had some questions about the necklace. I just want you to, try to remember.
Did you find it?
No, unfortunately, we have not found it, but we would very much like to find it. The problem is that we don't know what it looks like. We've just been told that you searched for a necklace when this unfortunate attack happened upon you.
Yeah.
So, could you describe to us what it looked like?
He looks down at his hands, his paws, at his open hands, and just looks up at you. It's very bad that my mother's necklace is gone. Oh,
Yes,
man.
that is awful. But in order for us to help find it, we need to know what it looked like and why was it so important except for the fact that it was your mother's, which I do understand must have been very important for you, but
Yeah.
was there anything more important about it?
Well, it was my mom's. It was made of this gold, and it was quite big. I
Uh-huh.
remember it as big.
Bigger
Ma-
than your palm?
Yeah, it was more not. It's not like a necklace, but it's more like a medallion.
Okay, so a gold medallion that is bigger than your palm. Was it anything
Yeah,
specific on it?
yeah, yeah. It has this very nice motif that I fancy a lot. My mom used to tell me that our family comes from greatness. We were, well, how my mom said that not all of us were humans before. We're not really humans now, but we're not humans, and that's pretty cool. And my mom used to tell me stories about my ancestors and about this necklace, this medallion, and it has like heritage from us, and it was really, really, really good, and it is very pretty.
How old
So
is the boy?
It's about in his like early
early
teens.
teens.
Yeah.
So when you say
There.
that not
Sounds like
not
that.
all of us are from humans, I would assume that you ascend from someone.
Yeah,
What would that be?
my mom used to say we come from a lineage of dwarfs.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So it was a dwarf medallion then, maybe.
Yeah. My
Uh,
mom said it could open to many possible things.
Open to many possible things. As
Yeah.
did she mean that as it like it could open people's heart, or more like it could be a key?
I don't know, but she's told me that it could open to many things.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And it
yeah.
was around this big, and he makes this gesture with his hands. And on it, it's an. I think I always thought it was a table when I was little, but my mom, she says that it's called an anvil.
Oh.
How
Oh.
amazing!
Yeah.
Starts nagging on my lip. Yes. Yeah.
An anvil, you say? Was there anything else? Maybe some
No, well, when I think about it,
something that looked like letters, perhaps, like strange
yeah,
letters.
yeah, all over the tombs, there's all of these weird scribbles. I cannot read them. It's very bad.
Wait, in the crypt?
Yeah,
We're in the crypt, young boy.
around my mom's family tomb.
Yes, and your family name, young boy?
He, well, here's the thing. I am not. I have no, like, I have a. It's not dwarvish.
It's passion time.
Yeah. We're beginning to get close. No.
We are called the Path family. I don't
Path
know. I cannot read. I cannot read.
What is that in Dwarvish? Dwarvish. Can I pronounce that name?
Path.
Path.
Mm.
I don't know, but I just blah 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
It is not anything
not
that. It is. It is. It is another. It is a very very heavy language, but it's not really like anything else of the dwarven things that you have heard previously.
So, and the necklace, is it still down in the crypt?
I think so. My mom was buried with it.
We will look for it. These symbols you said was on it.
Yeah.
Would you say the same symbols are in the crypt as well?
Yeah. My mom used to say it's dwarvish. But my mom would never read them to me.
You remember what they
Oh.
look like?
No.
I am gonna pull out a paper that I have in my bag of holding that has a symbol drawn on it. Let's see here, where is it? God, why do I have so much things? One can wonder.
I tell
Uh,
myself that every day.
So it's the drawn symbol of Andul Kadir.
Oh yeah, he just points at it. That is on the necklace. Yeah.
You don't say. Huh.
Uh-huh.
That's such a coincidence.
Yeah.
Well, then we know what to look for. Is there anything else in particular you could tell us about this? Like, you
I
said
mean,
it's been in your family for a long, long,
yeah.
long time. Is that correct?
I make a. I don't know if I should tell you. Make
Oh,
make
you
a
will.
persuasion
I'm
check.
not saying that.
Intimidation check.
A persuasion check. Wait.
Oh yeah, I'm
Wait,
not
wait,
gonna.
wait. Can I just add this before? Like,
Sure.
I mean, I understand that this is probably a family secret for you, but I mean, you do understand we are only trying to help you. We are, after all, heroes of this town, and my friend here helped cleanse you from this evil that could have led you to some very bad things. And now we're trying to help you even further. So if you help us, we can help you.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Everyone should get advantage when Garble is standing behind. You
On
do
some
know.
occasions, yes. On some occasions, no.
Why
Should
do
be
I
a
never
disadvantage
find this
sometimes.
one? Bruh.
He looks down at his hands again, and there was this elf. It was very, very nice. He looked very nice. He smelled very nice. And he was also asking about the necklace.
Oh, did he perhaps... was he dressed in like a long dark robe?
Yeah. And he had this very long black hair tied up in the back. And
Uh-huh.
but he smelled really good. Also, he had very weird eyes.
Oh, why?
They were purple.
Purple, you say? Do you know his name?
He said that he was the son of the Duke. And he didn't tell me the name, but Mom said if somebody comes from the city, you should be very polite. So I was very polite.
Of course, you were.
He wanted to. He asked about the medallion before he left.
What did you tell him about the medallion?
It was my mom's, and it was mine, and she was buried with it. And after I gave him that, he gave me 10 gold, and then he just left.
You said that he was son of a duke?
Yeah.
Do you know the duke's family name?
No. But I know they live in Varil.
Oh, okay, thank you. I think I know who this is. Well, we will look into this. We will try to find out what has happened
Yeah.
to your mother's necklace so we can make sure it does not open things it's not supposed to.
He takes his pillow and looks down, ashamed, and he looks up. But are you going to stay here? Are you going to live here?
No, unfortunately, we're not gonna live here, but since we did get gifted a house, the old pastry shop, we will most likely come and visit.
And we will
Good.
check up on
Nice.
you. And
Yeah, and he stands up and he runs and hugs Garbod. I will thank you for helping me. When I become a little older, I will become just like you.
I'm sure you will. And the priest will take good care of you, boy. And I will return.
I'm not sure I got your name, boy. What is your name?
Ludian?
Ludian. That's a
Yeah.
pretty name.
Yes.
Ludian the altar boy.
Wow.
Ludian,
No.
since maybe you could help us with something. I mean, I
Yeah?
can see it in you that you will grow into be a great man once you become of age. You see, since we are gonna leave, maybe
Yeah?
you could keep an eye on our house. Like, just see if some strangers come and try to visit us when we're not here and
Yeah.
such. And
Yeah.
then when we return, we can ask you, like, oh, did someone come by? So we don't miss anyone important.
Yeah. Yeah.
But don't do anything dangerous. If anyone
No.
looks like they would be a bad person, then just run away.
I will do as you and points at Garbod. I will smash them.
Use the mace to smash a face. Good boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you
Smash face.
should wait like 10 years, then you can start smashing faces.
I can lift the mace. To have a mace, it will never lift it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will begin. When I'm strong enough to lift up your mace, I will smash your face.
You can see this as your start of your like your learning into becoming like Garbod here.
Yeah. Yeah. And he looks like he's like been just a vision in his mind that he will become something greater than.
I believe in you.
Yeah. My mom did too.
Did right in that. Thank you, young boy. Think you have a good life in front of you.
Thank
Is
you,
it-
Ludian.
We will be visiting you as soon as we return.
He sits down at the bed and he looks like he's a little bit dizzy, so he lays down on the. As you leave the room, also his grandmother comes in with like a huge tray with a lot of breakfast and food. She nods at you and she goes in and closes the door after her.
Well, that was exciting, don't you say, Will?
Yes, it was. I think we should visit the tomb. I didn't feel like I wanted to pressure the boy, but if I remember correctly, his mom was. I mean, she didn't pass of old age. She got like killed,
Yes.
and I didn't really feel like I wanted to bring that memory up to the boy. So I thought maybe we could go to the crypt and kind of like read the dwarven language runes, and maybe with your skills in healing and medicine and such, we can look at the body. If
Yes. We could look at the body.
All right. You wander away up to the northwestern side of town, and you enter the tomb because it's open.
Mm-hmm.
You
Should
enter.
you get us others, maybe?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You return back to the others, and they find some things and whatnot, and they certainly follow you into the crypt. You wander into the crypt, and the doors are open, and as you're wandering down, you can see there are multiple like torches, statues, and other knickknacks all over the floor of this tomb. They're all of
Question.
Mhm.
This is not the crypt where we were, right?
No, this is on the other side of town.
Yeah.
All around, you can see there are cultural aesthetics and architecture like the old, from the Blackrock mine, looking like the Andul Kadir place you were. It's that type of statue, like architecture and statues and symbols all over it. And you come to a specific place where you got the information where his mother was buried, and as you it is like an opening door, like it is like a mausoleum type of way. So it's like an opening gate, and you come into this like family tomb. And as you walk towards it, you can see there are these huge dwarven letters on the top of it. And for those who can read Dwarvish, you are quite stunned as you discover the name, what it says. And it says Steel Blood on it.
Steel blood.
Steel Blood.
Does that say us anything?
Yes.
Yes.
You have met 2 people in this campaign already that is named Steel Blood.
We have.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
but then you said it in Swedish, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
So, it's fine.
And as you
Wait.
as you wander in, the opening gate is open. As you walk in, all of the tombs in here, they are like, it's like these huge bricks of like stone that are on specific, like they're like 2 rows on left front and the right side. Like when you open it up, they're supposedly like putting the casket in there, and it just continues on like a mausoleum mostly. But all of those cylindrical boxes where the bricks are, they are totally incarved, they are vandalized, and there are bones, there are remains of bones and other like equipment of like dwarven aesthetic all over this floor.
Well,
Somebody has vandalized this place.
as
very,
we enter a crypt, I would like to sense undead because I'm paranoid.
Yeah.
I feel you have the reasons to be paranoid.
Yes, good.
I
good.
think that takes up a spell slot, right?
Yes, it does.
But I don't know.
It's level 1, I think.
Is that on features and traits, or how do I activate it?
You don't need to bother with it right now because it is during the downtime, and you will recover it later on and so on.
Okay, yeah.
Also, as we are entering the crypt, I will also tell the rest of the group that what the boy told us about the medallion with the anvil, and that someone has been there talking about it, asking him questions about it, which I think might be this Leon.
De très.
Yeah, de très.
De très.
De très.
The tree.
Well, do I sense anything?
As you lean down and enhances your senses, you don't feel anything of the sorts.
I think I can feel up to 6 miles.
Yeah. You
Good.
you harnessed the power within. You don't feel any of the magical essence of anything of like primordial, celestial, undead, or fiends. There's nothing.
Thank you.
Can I cast detect magic and see if there's magic at all down here?
Sure.
General? I'll do that.
Do you cast it?
Yes.
You don't sense anything else but the small things that are in town and that you have on yourself. But there's nothing else in this tomb.
And we determine, even though all the graves have been like plundered and looted and whatever, can we figure out which of them belongs to the boy's mom?
You can make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at investigation. No, I'm not. It was insight.
Are the tombs open? Like we
All
can
of them.
see-
All of them
all
are
of
like
them.
broken open and
shouldn't
vandalized.
we be able to see that the corpse is newer?
I am investigating it.
Yeah. With Rill and Garbo investigating it, they're diving into the bodies and remains and also looking at the tombs. You don't find any. The only thing that you find that is very disturbing is that there have been some carvings, some name tags, if you may, on the upper side of the tombs, but all of them has been very fairly destroyed. Like they have had like a mace and a python and just crushed
Could it
during
also
during the act of the on the vandalism.
could this name crushing also have been made by someone who has extremely sharp nails?
It could be. With the investigation, it's very hard to see if it could be nails. You don't find any nails remaining or something that remains, but it looks like pythons or like some sort of type of mace that has been
Intentionally made.
yeah, intentionally
sure.
sabotaged.
Uh-huh.
And also with Ril's 24 and Garbot's investigation, there are no new corpse or any remains of this boy's mother or some sort, because all of those remains that are still in the tomb are just bone and probably dust.
Wait, that is strange.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know when his mother died?
Wasn't it a week ago?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very recently.
Yeah.
So someone has stolen the corpse.
Or
It's
it's buried in another crypt.
Or
Is there,
Ah.
how many bones do we see? Can we see that it's, or like,
With an investigation, it is a lot of bones. There are a collection of like centuries of
Well-
like collection of bones from this family.
a lot of dead people?
A lot of dead people, a lot of probably dead dwarfs.
So
Can I? What?
no, go.
Can I see if I can track some suspicious tracks? Maybe.
Make a survival check.
Yes.
Looking around the tomb, there have been some commotion as you look down. There probably been a lot of rustling around the tumbling, and you can see at the in the middle wall, there's one of the bricks that has been broken, and as you look into it, you can find indication that somebody has crawled in here, and then you can see a hole dipping down. So you guess that this is probably the hole where the boy was stuck in previously.
Oh. So based on the information we have,
Yeah.
we think Grinda has the medallion because she at least told us that she had the medallion.
And Falion saw that she took something out of a box.
So we think that Grinda has the medallion, and we also think that Grinda was the one attacking the boy in the crypt. And the boy went down into the crypt because his mom was buried there, because he wanted to retrieve the medallion. That doesn't explain why the mom's body is not here anymore, though.
And it doesn't
Because-
explain why Leon is connected to it.
I
Why
didn't
didn't you
ask for
kill
when
him?
Leon talked to Ludian about it.
What if Leon and Grinda is the same person?
Wait, what?
I don't know how it works.
I mean, I wouldn't hold it against them, but the thing that I find a bit weird is, where is the body? I mean,
At least he's
Grinda-
not walking around within 6 miles.
that is true. That is
No.
great to know. But I mean, we know when Grinda left town. That was right after she got the medallion.
Hmm.
And that means the body should have been here when Grinda left town? And now
Maybe
it's
she
not.
ate it.
Didn't you get some pies?
Mhm.
But when
Oh.
when would she have had time? She attacked the boy, and then the townspeople came. And it was the same evening that we went to the temple, and stuff happened. A lot of bad stuff happened.
We were in the temple a very long time, though.
We were
Yeah, but it was still only a day.
we were able to create a moss monster. You would be
Maybe
able to
she
make
made
a pie.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there were people in the crypt. Why would she have left with the body and the medallion when people were on their way to the crypt? to save the boy.
And if someone wants a medallion, why do they take the whole body?
Yeah, that is so strange.
To make pies.
Yeah, but she had plenty of bodies in the temple. It's not like she was like missing meat to use if she needed.
Marinated,
I-
maybe, for a week.
Yeah, that as well. It just doesn't add up that she all of a sudden just wanted to eat it. It has to be something else.
Maybe there's another creature that came and took the body. Maybe it's not even Gorilla. Maybe it's like something that lives in crypts. It eats
The-
bodies.
But that means that the body must have disappeared like
Now?
less than a day ago. Yeah, exactly. That does not make me feel any better.
Sorry,
It's a
Robin.
possibility.
What did you say about the steps, the footprint?
There have been some. There looks like a commotion has been here. Like some people has trying to struggle with something, maybe fighting. It is very hard to distinguish still what it is.
I think I'm gonna go outside and see if I can find any weird footprints leading away.
Okay. You have to roll another check
Yes.
because now you're shifting terrain.
Oof.
I want to look at
Remember
some.
that you have advantage on it because you're close
Oh.
by to a forest.
While Thalion does that, I want to look around the crypts nearby and see if there are others that are vandalized.
Okay. Before we go to Thalion, as Thalion goes towards the entrance, Vidal, you go down this hallway and go into another gateway into another mausoleum. Those has not been vandalized.
There are no footprints or anything down here.
Not that you can see, no.
I turn
As you-
around and go back.
Right. As you come out and you roll a 20, you look outside. There are some fairly older tracks, some days ago, that goes from the entrance out into the forest.
Because if they're carrying a body, they should be a little heavier than
Yeah.
other.
As you follow it, you can see there are these. You know, it looks like humanoid footprints, but they have taken very unnaturally long. And as you come to the forest line, you can see there are drag marks and these footsteps that goes into the forest.
Yeah, I go and tell the group.
All right.
But why would people steal corpses?
Yeah, I feel like maybe we should follow this trail.
I mean, we could just check it out.
I feel
Yeah.
like everything is connected. We should really follow this trail because if we leave now, we can't really come back and do it later because then this trail is not gonna be here anymore because
Exactly.
We don't
And
need
this-
to sell this to
Okay.
Thalion. He is only on board.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the medallion. What could it be used for?
opening something, I would assume, which just
Yeah.
makes me very worried why both this Leon wants it, who also wanted, well, the Steel Blood family dead, or at least the dwarf that hired us,
Yeah.
that has like this anti-elven anvil thingy.
That's racist. Well, Robin, can I determine how old the prints are?
Probably a day or two.
So let's make haste then.
Yes.
As
Should we
you
follow them into the forest?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
okay.
Okay.
All of you gather up and you travel into the forest in the middle of the day. You travel in, and you travel for quite some bit, and you're following still the trail. As you follow the trail, you come to a stop. The first thing that you see is two legs that are pale, that are sticking out from one of the bushes in a very close proximity of a huge opening in the forest.
Well, I Guess it's it's a clue.
Is there something? Can we hear something else? Does it look like a trap? Can we roll for
Make a
that?
perception check.
A trap held for 2 days? That's
I
the
don't-
termination.
I don't know. It's
That is performance, but
Oh,
Clearly
but
starting to
I'm
sing
gonna give
or-
you that natural 20 though.
oh,
okay.
it's,
So with your perception,
Should I roll perception anyway?
no,
Yeah.
no, no. You roll a natural 20, so fine. It's just a plus.
What do you have in plus? and
Oh,
perception?
6.
6, so 26. Looking into the close to the body, it doesn't look like a trap, and it looks like there's somebody else that are in the bush as well. As you get in closer to it, you can see there is this body of like it is very morbid, so I excuse my the viewers of this stream, because it is mostly to describe this very macabre scene. It looks like whatever this person was has been like eaten, and close by in a very like it's a body, but it has like multiple like black spots on it, and has this very dislodged jaw and this very huge toothy maw, and has this jet black eyes and staring into the sky like it just has died a ferocious death. This creature lies beside the other corpse.
And the other corpse is the woman.
It looks like to be a woman, yes. But it is very hard to distinguish what it is, because it has been eaten.
But they're both humanoids.
It seems to be, yes. The other creature has this like gray colorization to the skin, with this like points and bops on it that is more like black.
I can spot details from very far distances.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know.
Yeah. It
Uh,
looks like it's coagulated blood around the creature's mouth.
Are we still within? It was it 6 miles? Like still
Yeah.
within the range that Thalion would have felt undead. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wait.
You can, for those who want to, you can roll an Arcana check, and Garbod, you can roll a religion check if you want to.
A
Ooh, thank
question. A really strange question.
Mm-hmm.
Could it look like this strange corpse with coagulated blood around its maw thingy? Could that have been the one eating the woman
Yeah.
and then died because
Yeah.
it ate?
Can I roll
Can I check?
medicine?
Can I check the blood?
It had
Sure.
black spots.
It is a medicine check. As
Oh.
you're looking and as you start to investigate it, Garbod, you start with your religious beliefs that you think you know what this creature is by your religious terms. Your god and your division of your chapel specialized a little bit in the undead. You do believe that this fit the description of a ghoul.
Cool.
Of a ghoul. And ghouls that you know from your religion, those feast upon dead bodies.
Yes. You know
They
what?
dig up people in the graveyards and eat them.
This might sound really disgusting, but what if we bring this woman back to our house for cleaning up and later bury? Like, tomorrow we bury her. 'Cause
I mean,
I
I-
can talk to her.
does she still have a head?
No, but
She does
I have
not.
speak with dead.
Yeah, but how
doesn't
does
have a
that
head.
work if there's no head? I guess we will find out. Either way, I do think we
I will
should
look
bring her
too.
back for a proper like get her back into her grave because this, and do not show the poor boy.
I can answer. The corpse must have a mouth and can't be undead. It says it
If I'm
specifically.
mending,
Okay, wait.
That is a
just-
very cool idea, but there's no jaw.
but if I cut up the stomach of the ghoul,
No. No.
I have an
Mending doesn't
idea.
work that way, right?
No.
It's
I
on-
can look that too.
I
can
think
look
it's
that
on things only, like
I have an idea though.
probably.
You said that it needs a mouth.
yes,
It does.
Can we just make a mouth? Will that work? How does that work, Robbie? Not that I can right now, but how does
Okay.
that work?
Just to make myself clear, there is no cranium. There is no head.
I'm looking around for the head.
skull is gone. It's like
Ah.
this creature has eaten like a V shaped into her sternum and into her like torso.
Oh, he has eaten the head. He's not decapitated.
There is no head.
Yes, that's what I.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
sorry for
that-
you guys at home, but it's
Is the
getting
head
a little bit
inside the
more
creature's belly?
You, if you
I don't think we
if
should
you want to
touch
open it
that.
up, you can.
I don't think he ate the
first-
whole head.
The investigation that we did, the medicine.
Yeah.
I just want to know if the blood, if the corpse is poisonous.
Yes.
The
So look
body,
at
Is it
the-
safe to touch?
As
It's
you
the
look at
dead
the
woman.
body,
Yeah.
as you look at the blood, there is no real blood, really, because you get the sense that there is nothing like poisonous with the body that the creature has been eaten. Probably the more that is more poisonous is probably the ghoul. That is probably more poisonous. But you get the sense with your role also that this creature it has not died because of eating and consuming this body.
Wait, what?
Can we determine the cause of death?
You
make a
can
medicine check.
you can make you have already made a medicine check, but I will
No,
allow
I
you to
haven't.
make an arcana.
I haven't made a medicine check.
You can try that if you want to. If you want to have more information.
Another question
Mm-hmm.
or a speculation,
It's
more
good.
like a group speculation thing. We never
Oh.
asked the boy if he found his mother's corpse when he went down into the crypt. What if this thing had already been there, taken the body with the necklace and dragged it away, and it was killed by Grinda, who tracked it down?
Yeah, the ghoul could have just feasted on the body it found. But we should cut him up and see if the necklace is in his stomach.
Well, the boy was tainted by something and attacked by something. Maybe it wasn't Gray that attacked it. Maybe it was the ghoul.
As a ghoul do these kind of damage. I should know that. Shouldn't I?
They can.
They can.
If a ghoul, you know that ghouls bite and eat. They feed on corpses. But if a ghoul bites another human that is a living, it could turn them into a ghoul.
Huh?
That
And that's what-
could have explained what the boy was suffering from.
Yes, it could. Absolutely.
I rolled
And also, I will make it just because everybody's investigating it and everybody have rolled separately. I will give this because everybody just studies it and try to understand why this creature has died. You find out that it is not died by natural causes, like this creature just because it's undead. You gathered all of you together with your magical knowledge, your religion, and with your medicine checks that this creature has been. Necromancy works in different types of way. Some creatures are connected. There are separate things of necromancy in this world. There are those creatures that are strong in the essence of necromancy that could maintain the energy themselves, such as vampires and higher up ranking of like undead. They can provide their own magical essence within the necromancy. But there are these type of creatures that they need a host, they need something else or somebody else to maintain this magical necromantic essence to keep them ticking. And you get the sense that whatever made this ghoul tick, probably it was severed between the connection between the ghoul and whatever its source came from. That was severed.
Oh.
Ah.
And the ghoul, it was like an instant heart attack for the ghoul. It was like the puppeteer lost its puppet, and it just fell into the ground.
So we could speculate that the hag was the controller.
Or
Yeah.
the temple. The circle in the
Yeah.
temple. Okay.
But I want to... Is it safe to cut the ghoul open, Garbod?
Garbod knows that a ghoul, even though it's dead, it still harness these toxics and these poisons that could infect another body to become a ghoul.
So we
So
cut
if
with...
it would
It's still
burn,
infectious.
If it would burn it,
Then it would not be infectious to anybody anymore.
Yeah, I think we
Very
should burn
swore
it.
to like how would you cut it open then? Like
We don't. We just burn it.
With caution and precision.
Yes, you don't have to splatter him open.
another
on my right
question,
leg. Really?
all you people that are actually good with medicine and such. I know there's not much left of this poor woman, but is there any way you can determine the reason she died from what is left of her?
Can I
well,
try?
it's only missing her head, so yes.
Yeah, but I don't think she died of that. I think the
No.
head.
I mean, she was already dead when the ghouls started to eat her. I want to know if she died from poison or something
Yes.
else.
Just to be fair to you, because not to speculate and make more checks. As with all of the checks of the medicine checks and everything that you can have now to provide a forensic investigation, you gather up it is most impossible to find out how this woman naturally died from. There is nothing to like investigate more of this poor woman. Maybe a foot or something, but
Yeah.
Let's put a magic mouth on her when we fix this.
Well, I take my short sword and carefully carve up the
I
stomach.
step back.
okay. Make a medicine check.
I'll fix you if you get tainted. That's no problem.
Can I use the medicine check I did
No,
recently? Okay.
no.
If
Yeah,
I help
you-
it with my religious knowledge, will I get advantage?
And Videl's physical knowledge.
It is more that you can help him to gain advantage on medicine check.
Yeah, we are quite a lot of...
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I have been hunting my entire life. I know how
Yeah.
to.
And also with the help of a religious cleric, you manage to locate where this creature has its stomach, and you carve it up gently. Not to just to spare the viewers the details, it is very morbid, and the creature makes this very weird pop sound. And you rummage around a little bit, and you find the stomach, and you open up the stomach very carefully, and you gather up the remains within the creature, and you find pieces of what Garbod thinks is a cranium, and pieces of it, and all of a sudden you hear this rattling metal sound as the sword hits something. And yes, you scoop it up. It is tainted with this black tarry blood, but you can see there, on the tip of the sword, a very large golden medallion.
Huh!
Ding, ding, ding. Guys, is this what you're looking for?
Just can you dry it off? Can we see it? I don't want to touch it. It's dirty.
Don't
Uh,
touch it.
How do
And
I cleanse this shit?
Water.
Oh wait. Can I use my Cantrip bullshit. Where is it?
Prestidigitation?
The
Oh, yeah.
bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I'm gonna prestidigitation that thing clean.
It takes a
Fastest.
It
I
takes a
can.
while. It takes a while, but you get rid of most of or all of the blood that is remaining on this, and it's the exact spat image of this medallion that the boy and everybody was describing it to be, and it has the familiar symbol of the Andul Kadir of the anvil, and it says Andul Kadir, and underneath it says steel blood.
It's possible to be this lucky.
No.
I don't know.
Bingo!
I thought Grinda had this one. She said she did. I'm confused.
Maybe she lied to us for some reason. Why would she lie about
Yeah,
I
how?
don't know.
why
I
would
don't care.
lie?
It's ours. It's
But
ours.
why steal the corpse and leave the medallion?
Maybe.
Maybe that thing just stole the body to eat it, and the hag couldn't find it.
But wait, if someone controlled the ghoul and made it desecrate the tomb and take the corpse, and then just leave?
Thinky, can you like sense magic or identify on this thing?
Yes.
What if
And?
the hag sent the ghoul down there
Give
to
me
eat
the
it,
necklace.
I am giving Blinky the necklace.
and she's running away?
I finally have what I need.
Finally!
I'm coming.
Never trust a goblin.
I was working for the witches this whole time.
You know, Blinky, this would be fun. What if I secretly cast command on you and told you to run away, so it would look like you're stealing it, so I could go and kill you?
Oh, ouch.
It would be so funny.
wouldn't it be funny?
It does actually sound kind of funny. I would do that, but no.
So, Blinky, you cast detect magic on it, and it's very magical. It has the magical essence of what is it? I'm just gonna check the school so I don't tell you wrongfully what it is. It is the school of
Magic!
Ghoul.
magic.
Not the school of ghoul.
Let's see.
It is Gryffindor. No.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. No, it's enchantment.
Enchantment.
And if you do an identify,
Yeah.
You cast identify on it.
Mhm.
You cast identify on it. Your eyes become this milky white, and you start to study. It is a key. It is a magical key to a vault.
I think it's one of them Andul Kadir vault door keys things.
the temple here was called a vault
Mm-hmm.
by the dwarfs. The Swift dwarfs called this temple a vault, specifically this thingy underneath Garbod's temple.
And the thing that Madame Red is searching for is also a vault.
We never found a sealed door, right? Or did we even?
Oh, we
look?
did. We just
We did. We
brute
found many.
forced them.
4.
You brute force.
we brute forced them with knock.
But I feel that this door should not be able to.
Probably
We should not be able to breach it that easily.
You find something that is very also that I forgot to mention also. As you do the identify, you feel there is a layer of a protective thing over this medallion. You sense that something has to be. You have to cast like dispel magic on it to reveal more information on it.
Hey, I'm thinking here now. A thought.
Mhm.
The teleportation circle, you said, would take us to a place if we bring something from that place.
Yes.
So if we bring the medallion, would the teleportation circle take us to the place where the vault is?
I think it will take us here because we found it here.
Yeah, and it might be destroyed.
Yeah,
We don't know.
we don't know if the thing you put in the teleportation circle survives.
Wait, can you be teleported anywhere? Doesn't it have to have a receiving teleport thing?
Not
No.
that circle.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that specific circle, no.
But it I think
normal teleportation circle, you have to have like 2 teleportation circles that know about each other,
Yeah.
or at least that you carve in a symbol that connects you to that pipeline of like teleportation circle.
We
But
just need to know
the
if
one
this
that you found, no, you can just teleport to any location that you have a material.
Oh.
If you have a material, a thing, a person that knows about the place, you can go there.
This is why we like Mount Nop so much. This is the
Mhm.
circle we have at Mount Nop that we could use potentially.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we can
And
go
since we
anywhere
have,
if
like-
we have an item there.
Since we have like a direct connection to Mount Nop through the teleportation circle in the temple in Rostpike, this is why we could just like go pew and then pew somewhere else.
That's awesome.
And I'm also studying teleportation circles, so in the future maybe we can do other things too.
More pew.
More Pyung from everywhere.
But also, just to remind again, to get more information about this, it seems to be magically locked. So your
Anyone else to spell
Identify.
Anyone
magic?
has to spell.
Well, didn't some of us use it before?
I don't have the spell magic.
What was it someone used at the
Detect.
right moment?
That was.
Counter spell.
Counter spell.
It's
Okay.
not the same, sadly.
I also remember now that I was thinking about the mom,
Mm-hmm.
Garbod's little priest friend. When he was talking to us, he said that she was shot by arrows by
Yeah.
tiny creatures in the forest.
He
which
did.
I
He did.
Yeah, he did. Which is why I was thinking that it might have been goblins. I didn't bring it up before, but now I
dispel
remember
magic.
it because
I have this. I can use it tomorrow.
What did you have?
I have
Spell.
dispel magic.
Oh.
If
Oh.
no one else has it,
no,
well, I'll
and we
dispel.
can use it tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, so the plan here is, we start with bringing this poor half
We'll
of our
bury the
back.
mother.
Yeah, burn the ghoul, bury the
Yeah, we
mom.
can burn the ghoul now, I think.
Good
Would be a
idea.
shame if someone like pointed at it and got infected or some other nasty things.
True.
Yeah, we don't want a ghoul infection.
So,
Who
should I
should
burn
take
it
the
right
key?
Should I put it in a bag of holding?
Maybe.
Might be the
Isn't it?
safest
it-
place we have.
But
Yeah.
isn't the you know what in the vibrating spectrum in there?
I mean, it's a pocket dimension. I would assume that everything just floats around in space in there. So I
What if they float and connect?
And what if
Can
when
that
you
happen?
put it in there, we hear?
I
mean,
hear
that would
that
suck.
every day now. It's sort of like my irritating wake-up alarm at this point.
Oh yeah, that's the little goblin sitting in your ear whispering. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's standing right here. Garbage.
Yeah.
I do have bells, but
I mean, you could take a joke, right?
I take many jokes. I make them mostly.
They should be able to receive them.
I do. I say
let's
ha ha
take-
ha.
If
Let's
no one
take her back.
protests, I'm going to start to burn the body.
Yeah, burn the shit out of it.
Yes,
I'm
please.
gonna go back and start reading a certain book.
I will just take a view around us of the forests to see if I spot anything between the trees. So, perception.
What you're looking around the
Oh my god, I'm rolling insane tonight.
as you're looking
Two
around
in
the
a row.
corpse and the location of the corpse, it looks like there have been some creatures going in and out of this area. And with your natural 20, you have seen that something has probably eaten from the ghoul.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Should I
Oh,
burn the
yeah.
entire forest? I have a wall of flame.
Well, if you guys go and bury the lady and do whatever you want, I can try to track whoever ate from the ghoul and kill it.
Yeah. And if it's like a pack of wolves and they're now all
well-
ghoul wolves,
Then I will not interact.
Last time we split up from you, Fallon, you almost died and got turned into pie. I'm still walking away.
I'm still hungry. Sorry.
Well, I operate better alone. No offense to anyone. And I
And
need
it's on
to.
you.
Yes.
Okay,
If
okay.
I see anything dangerous, I will go back and tell you.
Wait. Blinky, don't run so fast. So
I'm
we
not
will...
running. I have short legs.
Doop, 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 doop.
we will let you go along. And we will have Blinky cast sending to you, like, once every hour or something.
Yeah. Please do not send the owl. It
Ahoo!
almost made me pie last time.
Don't put that on him.
Yes, I will.
You were the one who got controlled. Start building up some resistance.
Well, I was sneaking up to the house and a big owl sat on the roof and hoot hoot, here I am!
It's not that big.
Well, it's magical and she detected magic, so.
It's a fake creature. I don't know if that's magic.
Well, do not send the owl.
Sure.
Take care.
If I'm the owl.
It will go. "Meh."
Hoot!
Mahoo!
I'm gonna start walking after Blinky, and when I'm far away enough that Thalion can't see me, I'm gonna summon Nyx.
You will be the death of me.
And
I'm
then
not
I'm gonna
feeling-
have Nyx turn into a hawk
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Whoosh.
and stealthily follow Thalion.
Right.
I just see the fucking owl from Harry Potter runs.
Hoot
No. Right. And with that, all of you others returns back into the town, and Thalion continues on searching for creatures or whatever.
Whoever ate from the goblin. Ghoul.
Yeah. Just not to make it a very long thing, but you all other comes to the town, and approximately like 1.5 hours later, you find the first victim of supposedly the blood what has happened. And you find like it looks like a bear of some sort. But it's very tiny, so most like a cub.
Oh.
But it is dead.
It's really dead?
As you come closer to it, it looks around the snout of it, around the nose and around the mouth of it. It has this sharper teeth on it, but it looks like it's dead. It
Well,
has become like ghoulified, but nothing more.
I will
It seems to be dead.
still burn it.
Right. You maintain that for like 2 hours after your last encounter with your group, and then you find nothing else.
Yep.
And you return back, or do you
Yeah.
keep on?
No, I return. If I don't see any indications that another tainted creature have,
You don't seems to get it. No.
then I return. Do I have to investigate, by the way,
The creature.
before I burn it? If it
No.
has bite marks,
No.
okay.
No. You burn it, and it burns up very rapidly and very fast, and you return back into town
Yes.
as
How
the
long
owl
was
of
he-
return.
How long was he gone?
Approximately 3 hours in total.
The messages I was gonna send during the down. Could
Yeah.
I have managed to send those during that time?
I would say yes.
Okay, then I want to have done that when he gets back.
All right. You
What
wanna-
messages?
During downtime, I wanted to send some messages to people, but I didn't want to have to do the message thing
Ah,
yeah.
because they can be a lot of. We can do that if it's more important stuff,
Yeah.
but it's last time it took like half the stream for me to send all the messages. So just for your sake, I thought that like so I don't talk to other people the whole stream. But I'm gonna tell you if I find something important.
Regardless, Thalion returns back into town after doing some messages, and we return back to the downtown segment. Most of you return back to your studies, or you're doing some your own downtime, finding some weapons, finding some equipments, resources, wagon and horses, sending some messages, studying the book, and you can send Vidal the information I gave you before on the book.
Yeah, I'll send him that.
But also, Kalle,
Hmm.
you wanted also to dispel magic on the medallion
Yes,
on
absolutely.
the next day. So, which level do you wish to cast dispel magic?
Highest fucking level possible, level 5.
Level 5.
Wait. Show
mean,
that
it's-
book who's the
Yeah.
boss.
You cast.
And the medallion exploded in my face, and I. Ah!
And a demon arrives.
Yeah,
Yes.
you release a demon that mingle all with your body. You become this. No.
I get possessed and I kill all my friends. Well,
Of course. No, you actually manage with exactly a level 5 what you needed. You managed to dispel whatever was protecting the medallion.
yeah, science, bitch.
Sure. Blinky, do you want to identify it again?
Ta-da! Smoking a little bit.
As you identify it again, you get the same information that it is a key, but now you get a key for what?
Oh,
It is the key to the vault of Ban Gulidar. Ban Kulidar. Kulidar. I will type it to you, Sue, because it's a robbing spelling of it, of course.
of course.
Why
It's
do
not
I
that
recognize
wide.
this name, Robin?
Because you have all heard this before.
Yeah, we have, haven't
Yep.
we? God. Gulidar.
Ban Kulidar.
Ah,
You can make a history check to remember.
Oh, I'm gonna history the fuck out of
Mm,
this. Mine.
Where is
I'm gonna history the fuck out of this.
I did not.
You have a hard time also, and Talion has also a hard time. Remember what it actually is.
I think I
I'm
can
searching
figure it
for
out
my
my
fucking
mind.
notes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
But I
can-
mean, the problem is my spelling is not gonna be the
Ex-
same. So
exactly, it's
that's
probably gonna be like
take a while.
Vakulida.
What did you say? An Kulidar.
Ban Kulidar.
Ban.
Ban Kulidar.
It's in pub talk.
It
Because
is-
I
Yeah, I
always
can
make
change.
fun of that name because it sounds like Akuladar, and that's a place they talk about in a vampire series. And that's why I'm like,
it is not
"Akulidar."
that.
No, I know, but I've heard it.
Kulidar.
Vakulidar.
Ban Kulidar.
Oh my god, we have too
Yeah,
many
looking through my
fucking
notes.
dwarven names.
I just find Thundin, Andul Kadir, Hin Ugirag, In
And then we
Ugmundani.
have Ang Ungdil Ulteg Kantrain.
Ein Schwein!
Nine, 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 nine.
999.
Det är renskrivet om jävla
Barindun. Nope.
Barindun-
Thrandul. Nope.
Barindun is Mount Nope.
Yeah, I know.
Nordun is the royal family.
Yeah,
Da, da, da.
I cannot
I can't.
find it.
No, not me.
You
God
can-
damn it, I'm
I-
just gonna I'm just gonna
I'm
make a
rolling
history
as
check
well,
and hope
fuck this
for the
shit.
best.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
well,
her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
See if somebody else will remember.
Oh!
Really will definitely.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait, can we just have a moment to praise that Nia rolled a natural 20?
Yeah, that is
Yes.
amazing.
Have I
Isn't
seen
it like
that
the
before?
first time in the campaign ever?
No, she has done it, but
I
it's
have
always
done it, but-
in
but-
weird places, like
This.
when she was under the bed.
Oh,
I will
that's-
do a
Yeah.
trap for Thalion.
Or
Yeah.
when I tried to escape from Akarion when he was
Exactly.
trying to
Oh, yeah.
mind game
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, and you nuked someone
And
too with
when you did an investigation of the guy we called Ugly Nose,
Oh
in
yeah.
the castle.
Great
So-
And-
stuff.
3 times at least.
But the chaotic trio remember where what this place were, because it was not some place that you found it like in a place. You got it in a vision. Back in the old time,
Oh,
because you
Mm.
in a map in the mirror back in Withra, and you remember on that specific map there was a huge black mountain in the
Yes.
middle of everything that was called Ban Kulidar.
Oh,
We have the key to Madame Red's vault.
that's kind of
guys.
important.
God, we're so fucked.
She's gonna want this so badly.
He's so fucked.
Do we know where this mountain is?
No. All
We
we
know
know is
it's-
like impossible to get there.
And you die
no.
if you're a mortal.
Well, you kinda remember the map ish. Rill does fairly remember bits of it. So if she would come to a place close by, she will probably find a way towards how you will go towards the Black Mountain.
Rill also looked at the backside of the mirror where she saw the everything dying or something around that fucking mountain.
Yeah. You with a natural 20, you remember there is that place around the mountain is called the Waste.
It was the dwarven homeland.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know also there is. I can lead you with that because Rill would remember with a natural 20 on the map. The closest settlement or the closest dwarven thing that was closest to the mountain is a place called Frostheart Bastion.
Okay, where's that?
How about
We will.
closest?
It's the
Goats?
closest to the Bankulidar.
About
I
the goat
think-
settlement?
You know, in the very south point of a place called the Frostwall Mountains, there was a goat settlement.
Do we think that the scepter was made there at the Black Mountain?
Done.
No, not the scepter. No, you with the vision that you were provided, the scepter was created in Barindun in Mount Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The Great Vault we found, the anvil.
The anvil that you found in.
Yes.
There were some places in the teleportation room back in the mines that weren't activated, and there were some orbs that we didn't know where they took us. Maybe they take us to the Frost Mountains?
Yeah, it
Might
was
do.
Hymir og Muldanir and Hymir
that
og Igrag.
I love when Videl tries to speak Dwarvish. It is so amusing.
Yeah, it's...
You haven't made it easy for us.
I'm sorry.
Or maybe that was on the anvil.
Hinurgi Grag is a...
Yeah,
Grabbar,
exactly.
grabbar.
Ha ba 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 ba.
I am just very happy I rolled a natural 20 when I needed it.
You did good.
Oh,
You
I found
heard.
notes on Barin Dune.
Ah.
It just says Barin Dune.
But in Dune, I also have notes on, but not Ban
yeah.
Kaildar.
Bankalidar!
Ban Kulidar.
Gammal och fel.
Kulidar. Sorry. Ban
Kulidar.
Kulidar.
I have the map
Oh.
saved. I found it now, so I'm like, God damn it!
I would like to hear a real dwarf say that.
Sure.
Not a small person, but a real fantasy dwarf.
Sure.
Okay, wait. So,
Travel to Thoria and you will probably meet some individuals.
wait. What do we
Very
do with
strange
this
that this-
information? I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, so we need to...
hide this from Madame Red.
Yes.
Yeah, very much that, for sure.
Can we curse this thing in case she finds it?
I
But
mean,
is it-
we could put it in like a box and then like a key, and then we could put it in the bag of holding. That would make it really hard to find, because then they would need to know that it's in a box, because they need to like think of a box to get it out of the bag of holding, and then they need a key to open the box, and then they would need to. It's like a lot of steps.
That's good. We can do that, yes.
And I will allow that during the downtime, finding like a smaller, like a little box that you could put it in with a key, and then you will put it into the bag of holding. And it will not cost you much. I will give you the details later on.
Should we put
Sounds
the key in
amazing.
another box?
I'll give the key to
And
someone
then
else.
that box in another box, and then that box.
And that key in a box, and give that key to another box,
I
and the
can
box
take
in
the
the
key.
box.
Yeah, I'll give the key to Vidal.
Right.
So we
And with
have the
that-
key on another person.
And also, with all that tribulations, all of the days for the downtime is done. The day has come, and the next dawn of the second day of your downtime. You have gained some information. You have obtained a new item.
That was a gamble.
It was a gamble.
It's an
I'm very
amazing
proud.
gamble. I
I wa-
love this
very proud.
item. I'm so happy we didn't leave without it.
Yeah.
Good work, Valian. Yeah.
Yay! I did something good.
Member of the week in the group. Yeah. We're gonna
Here's
put
a
a wall. Oh,
photo.
we should have a wall. You know what they
I hang up the wall of
with,
Fallion,
with a photo.
member of the month.
VIE. Very important elf.
Your wagon is provided. The horses has been fed before you venture on into your adventure for free, because you bought a very expensive wagon and horses. But my friends, where do you travel?
I first want to tell them a few things I found.
Sure.
out.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so I sent some messages to Akka and Melagan.
Oh?
Oh
Who-
yeah,
Who was Melagan?
the asshole that held me down and wanted to kill me in the camp. So I can start with Melagan because it's very short. I could not find Melagan.
He did.
Is dead.
He could possibly be dead or someone is blocking the magic, but it didn't feel like it. I just couldn't find him.
I
What?
could send Nyx to just fly over to that direction, and whenever he's there, he will contact me, and I can see how the status is.
Could be good.
I guess they might have recruited him to do some kind of counter charge on the Dunord thing.
Yeah, but if she can't
Maybe.
reach him, that is bad.
Yeah, he probably died.
But yeah, maybe the camp burned down because I flew away. It was burning quite ferociously.
Nah, I don't think so.
God, I have an idea. We can do this in the wagon, but you could also. I can show you what he looks like and who he is. General Mauritius Carsard. Because he should have left with the army from Aerun.
Okay.
Well, another bad thing that could be is that the Dunord invasion has pushed on.
Yeah, that's why I want, like, if we could get a message to Mauritius, then we would know if, like, if we can't reach him as well, then it's bad.
Then we traveled
Yeah.
south
Then we travel so fast.
in haste.
Real fucking bad.
Good thing though. Akka is not the one that sent Murak to do this, she claims. She said that they work together, but they have different ways of achieving their goals. So she didn't make him do this. So
Could
Yeah.
she be lying?
she could be lying a lot, yes. And she also. So I asked her if she could maybe tell us who she thinks is controlling Vifra. And she said that she has a theory, but she doesn't want to say because she thinks that someone might be listening to our conversations.
Uh,
So she wants to talk face to face,
uh,
which we can because we have a teleporter here in town that has 2 empty spots.
But how does it work when we want to get back?
That is up to Akka if we can use it to go back.
That's the
Otherwise,
neat
me
part.
and Blinky
Oh.
could go, and I
Yeah,
could
we
fly
could.
her back.
But what
No,
if
we can literally just teleport there. She gave me her teleportation coordinates, sort of.
Yeah, but when we're going back.
Then we can fly.
Yeah.
If she lets us leave, I don't know. It's like I don't.
that invasion is worrying me?
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm trying to fix the viewpoint of goblins, and here Murak is just negating all my hard work.
How long would it take for Nyx to do a scouting flight to Caladun statue?
yeah, how long would you say the bird way is if you would fly from Rostpike to Caladun statue?
1.5 day.
What? For a bird?
Yeah. Yeah. It took you 3 days from Caladun to the Rostpike.
Can you give him like cocaine so you fly faster?
Supercharge bird. I could sending to Maurice if we wanted to, and try it.
Yeah, why not?
I guess.
Just ask him the same thing you would have asked. God, the dude who was a bitch towards you at the statue.
Melagan.
Yes. But maybe inform him that you're with us. I mean, if you say you're with Rill, I'm sure he would remember. I pestered him a lot.
Do I need to make it 25? Can I just tell you what I'm generally telling you?
Sure.
Because I have so many. I can send a lot if I have to. So.
Sure.
Just to get it out. Okay. So I'll try to send a message to General Maurice, and it's generally gonna be something like, "Hey, Rill asked me to talk to you, and we wanted to see how it's going in Dunord." Basically.
Okay.
How's the war?
How is the war going?
Do
What
not mention
happens
the
to-
war.
Should we ask him about the mayor?
Oh, right, yeah.
And how about that mayor being taken by thieves, huh?
And why is
Question
Fiji
mark.
back in Aron? Oh god, poor
Yeah,
man. If
yeah.
he's even alive.
How
Yeah,
is
and just-
war? How is
yeah, you-
mayor?
He just slaying goblins and
Takes-
orcs and what?
As you send it,
Yeah.
you are retrieved very instantaneously, and you can hear this. The fuck is this? Who the fuck are you, man? Charge!
Oh,
And it cuts.
he is very busy.
Do you know where he is?
Probably about to die in battle against probably
Glorious.
Murak.
Glorious.
Can you locate him?
No, I can't sense where they
If you
are.
have scry,
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I can't do that. No.
sending it's like you just open. It's like a very longer telephone.
Yeah.
Scribe, you said?
Yes.
Scrying.
Scrying.
Yes.
Scry.
Right.
I could get it, I think.
I have it.
You have
You
it?
do?
Ooh,
You do.
I
that
have.
one?
I have that one. Scrying.
You get advantage then because you met him.
Amazing.
I
We
think.
can do that tomorrow. The thing is, a focus worth at least 1,000 gold points, such as crystal ball, a silver mirror,
Oh.
or font filled with holy water.
Oh, fuck.
We can fill a font with holy water.
Yeah, we can.
Can get a silver mirror, probably.
Let's see here. It's scrying. You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And also you gain. You have met the target.
Yes.
And then you receive, well, he's not in this plane anymore.
Thank you for contacting General Maurice's answer phone.
The mind you're
cannot-
trying to call cannot.
Yeah,
Has
Has been
died.
severed from the body.
it's no longer available.
Oh, this is General Maurice. I can take the call right now.
Whatever. Huzzah and the Dragonblood family.
Oh.
So, do you want to relay any more information?
I think
I
I am not going to enter a war, so to Goldcrest it is.
Unless we want to meet Akka,
All right,
as we can.
if she allows us to leave.
That's the question.
Yeah, Fallon looks mighty tasty right now.
Yeah, I think Garbod shouldn't come to.
No, not Fallon either.
No.
What have I done?
You
You're
don't
tasty.
like her?
No.
You two were quite unpleasant to her. Or
Yeah.
unnice.
Yeah, I don't.
I
think
can stay and
Although she liked to hassle Garbod, so maybe she will enjoy having him there so she can call him
Yeah,
her
then
boy.
Garbo gets angry, and then we have a problem.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. I'm sorry.
me and Garvod can stay and prepare the wagon with the food and stuff. Supplies.
True.
Okay.
True.
Are you heading to Akka?
I think we should.
I
I think we're doing this.
Yes.
Okay, then we do
Oh,
that.
another question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how far would it be if we went to the Hag for Nyx
Mm-hmm.
to fly from the Hag to Kaladin's statue?
Not that far.
Cool.
You will probably, if you go towards like the edge on where the hag is, it's her place is on top of a mountain peak. And if you will send Nyx, you will probably see the head, the shoulders of the Caledon statue, and you will probably see the downsloping of the dale where the statue is as well. So, yeah.
Cool. Good to know. So should all three of us go then?
Yeah, I guess. If she backstabs us, then maybe we. It's
We leap
better if
off
we at least
the mountain. We have leaped down cliffs before. We'll be fine.
But we can
Me and
leave a
Garvod
bubble
will
if
carry
she-
on the quest.
I hope the teleporter goes to where she says it goes to.
That as well. Okay. Let's see. If Blinky hasn't reported back in like what would we say, like 5 hours or something,
Mm-hmm.
just
That's
take
a
the wagon and leave.
That's
Yeah.
a long time. 5 hours.
But
Yeah,
if
I
she,
know
if,
it's a long time, but
Yeah.
if she needs our help, I don't think she will kill you.
the problem is we couldn't use magic when we were inside her bubble before, which is why I'm making the time span bigger.
I could use her
Can you leave
magic. I
stuff
could
that is
detect
important
magic.
with us,
But
by
that
the way?
is true.
Yeah.
What did you say, Kalle?
Can you leave stuff with us that is kind of important, like, you know,
The medallion.
medallion maybe,
Yeah,
the book,
maybe
the
Maybe
scepter?
the entire bag of holding.
Yeah. I mean, so the hag doesn't like, oh, yeah, that's mine, by the way.
Scepter. for
Yeah, you
instance.
know.
But maybe.
It was okay with me bringing the scepter last time.
Yes, but now we have everything else, and maybe she...
I would say we leave the medallion, but I think
Mm-hmm.
I should bring the scepter still.
Why if she robs you?
I don't think she wants the scepter. I think if anything she would try to destroy it, and then that would just make everyone happier, no?
Mm-hmm.
The book? Is that important?
The necromancy book? You can have it and read it if you want to.
No.
We need
it's-
it. I need to read it later.
Yeah, I mean,
me too.
really important stuff.
It's very important. Maybe you
The
should put it-
medallion stays.
Mhm,
The
mhm.
medallion locked inside a nice little box that Vidal has the key to stays
I
for
think
now.
it was
Right.
a mimic.
We will bring a mimic if she has a mimic.
Yay!
We will ask. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
We will ask.
Thank you.
Do Akka have a mimic?
And that's how we all die.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So you leave the box with the medallion and the key Vidal brings with him.
Yes.
You walk down
Yes.
underneath the temple. The maester opens up the temple for you, and you go down into the deepest of the catacombs of this place, where you fought previously the beast before, and you can see the teleportation circle. And Blinky goes down, leans down,
I'm gonna study the shit out of those runes first, Robin.
Sure.
I'm gonna memorize this place so we can go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And while she's memorizing this, I'm gonna read everything in the ceiling that I have time to read.
Yeah.
How is the
And-
moss? And is there any more mushrooms or?
All of the
It's like-
moss has withered.
Isn't it like 3 mushrooms left? Tiny.
Yeah.
Are they still the 3 still there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna harvest them.
No!
You,
No!
you don't want one?
You
No,
pick
no,
them
no,
up.
no, 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 no.
I take one and Blinky see that I harvest one of them.
I'm
Oh,
probably
yeah.
looking at the circles, but I heard yeah.
Anyone want
What
a
are you
mushroom?
doing? Ah,
Please do not.
Don't
do
don't
that?
you want to bring
Oh,
them?
I'm so sorry, the Almighty One, for
Oh,
he doesn't know.
I put the
what he's
put the
doing.
mushroom back. In respect of
I
Blinky.
told
put
you
it
this
down,
last time.
You can see how the root branch out and goes into the soil directly, instantaneously.
I pet the mushroom a bit.
The mushroom sways a bit.
And I lean up. Sorry.
You study it, and you draw the other symbol of Akka's teleportation circle. And as you do that, the circle ignites. And it's ready to be jumped into.
Well, in case she sends us to some astral plane where we are gonna be instantly ripped apart, I thank you for being my friends.
Thank
Let's do
you.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Blinky,
Don't-
die well.
Live on well, Garbot, and
Oh,
Italian.
I will die well as well.
yes,
Very
I
well.
hope you don't die soon. But thank you,
But
thank you,
before
Fallon, for
we-
being my friend.
Before we enter, can we agree to not toss some weird moss at weird stuff
Do not
Agreed.
eat anything.
or touch?
Do anything.
We shouldn't eat anything at her place.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay. So all of you three step onto the teleportation circle, and Blinky starts to focus onto the symbol. At first, the symbol starts to vibrantly become brighter and brighter for every thought that Blinky gives it. And then it stops. And Vidal, Rill, and Blinky starts to levitate upwards. And all of a sudden they just disappear. In like a very it's a very loud sound. And for them, they turn into this very thin string of light. And it's almost, you can feel it it tears your limbs almost like in a very, very weird way. You know when you drive a car really fast, like you do this position and all of your limbs just go backwards,
Just tear off.
and you just appear on the other side, seeing this very rapidly tunnel of light and all of the rainbow colors. And as you arrive at Akka's place, beside the largest tree in the northern part, you arrive. And I want all of you three to make Constitution saving throws.
Can you also give the Roll of Faith account some vision?
Never.
Constitution save. That's my best one.
Oh, I did so bad.
You can see.
Look at
Oh my
this.
god.
Look at this.
Please. Oh.
So all of you, as you arrive, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And then all of you just simultaneously puke.
Ah!
ferociously. It is the mere like force of that magic. It is so powerful.
Do they puke on each other?
No, they just puke on the sides.
Oh,
Turning away quick as fast.
quick as fun.
Quick as fun.
Oh no, my new coat, fur.
So don't puke on yourself, Punky! Bend down!
It's in everywhere.
It takes a small second for you to like withdraw and just stand up again, and you walk away from the teleportation circle that is close by to the trees. And you can see in her little what do you call it, place, you can see the horses are around there, and the house is the interior is lit.
Let's go and see.
And with your passive, as you walk in towards the place, as you get around here, with your passive perception, you start to smell smoke, like very intense, almost not barbecue, but something is like burning.
Like flesh? Or
No,
wood?
no, more like wood.
Do
But
we
it's not like a
see-
chimney. It's not like chimney.
Is her house on fire?
No, but there's something in the general vicinity that is burning.
Does it sound like a burning camp? Or smell like a burning camp?
I don't think Vidal knows that specific smell, but
Smells like
I know it since goblins killed.
it smells like 100 orcs is running this way.
I smell goblins burning up a village.
And they're talking about sushi.
Do we see smoke?
Make a perception check.
If we see smoke in the direction of the statue is probably
Yeah, exactly.
the right
and
question to ask.
16.
24.
All of you, as you come around and see it towards the hut, you can see beyond the platform that she has carved and where Videl and Thalion stood previously. You can see this. It's almost like a kilometer wide smoke just barreling up towards the sky.
Oh.
And you can see on top, and let's see, it is Blinky, on top of that small platform shelf, you can see Akka standing on top of the mountain shelves and look towards that direction.
Hello?
As you shout it out, Akka disappears and reappears close by to the, like in a barrel, like in a wave of smoke. She appears again in her true form as a hag, and she grins with this very unnaturally long, jester-like smile, long nose, patches of her hair. Some long and some is short, and she has this huge curved staff with this huge crow head and bubbles of feathers, and she's clothed in this dark purple robe, and she's standing there before you, and she's hunched down, but she's around over 2 meters tall.
Robin, could I just get your face in your camera for 2 seconds?
Hello.
It doesn't work.
Oh no. I do not want to know what happened. And she looks towards you and goes, "So, you have returned?"
Turns out we had some time to spare before going.
Oh, I didn't think you were supposed to come back here, dear goblin. You've been truthful to your word. Now give me the sample.
First, could we have a little chat?
Oh,
What?
my dear goblin. I do believe that you have to give me the sample before we can negotiate.
Fine.
I don't think you're in a position to mingle and haggle, my dear goblin.
I'll take
Give me
out
the sample and I will give you your reward.
The reward doesn't happen to be death, does it? Just checking.
It could be if you wished.
Nah, no, I'm good. I'm just
Then
gonna
give me
take
the
out-
sample then and start not to irritate me.
Fine. I'm going up to her and pulling out the sample.
She meets up with you halfway and she grabs the sample. She take it. Is it in a pouch?
It's in a vial.
She
Like-
opens up the vial and
Oh no.
sniffs it and just close it and go,
Yes. Yes. It is fresh. You are very persistent, dear goblin. Maybe you should change masters. Maybe you should work with me instead. Regardless.
We can discuss it, but
she goes towards her table and takes some items out of it and she walks back towards Blinky.
Hand out your hands, dear goblin.
I'm gonna fucking get my hands off. I do it.
She first gives you a ring.
Mhm.
It will protect you on your road. And please, just to give me our reminder of our arrangement, I will give you something extra to remind yourself that we can do business. I'm not here to hurt you, dear goblin.
Can you do an insight check on that?
Sure.
I also want to do an insight on that while I'm watching this taking place.
Please do. It's gonna be a 17. Good riddle.
She means what she's saying, but there's something, of course, behind it all. But
Naturally.
she seems to be trustworthy in her words.
As trustworthy as she can be.
And she also gives you on another item as well. She gives you a rope that is glowing in a very blue color.
Take this as a token of our new partnership, if you may.
Thank you. I
No.
accept.
No, Blinky. Thank you.
I've done so bad. Such so bad.
So,
God damn it, pal.
so you wish to talk with me, right?
Yes.
Tell me then. I'm quite busy at the moment.
Watching the war?
Well, it is not a war, dear child.
A
It is
slaughter?
more of a yes. A slaughter that I am not keen on liking, but I do respect it.
Would you mind if I send my familiar to have a look
Oh,
at the
no.
slaughter?
Oh no! Anybody that who will give me a better perspective or better are welcome to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna try to summon Nyx.
Nyx is summoned.
And I'm gonna tell Nyx to fly away towards that big smoke pillar.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Go on, Blinky, you got this.
Are we doing it now? Yeah, I am.
Questions.
But we're gonna do it next stream because God would needed to go. I wasn't prepared.
I know.
Um.
Just one question and then we'll jump to.
You said that you knew maybe who Vifra was controlled by?
yeah,
That interests me a lot.
I have a theory.
Which is?
A theory that relies on help from you, matter in fact. I was hoping that all of you in your merry little group of puppets would return. Because I do believe that you have been blessed by Vithra, haven't you?
Oh, we've been blessed by so many
Yeah.
deities and wannabe deities. It's hard to keep
Yeah.
track.
True.
And cursed.
I
Yeah,
mean, they
cursed.
call it a blessing.
Regardless, I think I can find the essence within that blessing
Oh.
to make a connection.
Interesting.
I can do this for you for one little minor detail.
Okay. What is this minor little detail?
Are you perhaps going towards the city called Goldcrest?
Yes.
Good. Because I want you to steal from my sister.
Grida.
She has been very inclined of talking to me. Talking about idiots that had delayed her plan. And I figured it has to be my fellow idiots that I surely have an affection for.
You're not wrong.
And I do like when somebody messes with my sisters.
I
We
mean,
like you better than her. That's a start.
sort of asked for it.
I want. If you are so inclined to steal from my sister, I will gain this information for you.
What do you want us to steal?
Do you see this?
And she brings forth from her robe, and it looks like a necklace, but it looks like a mending between different types of like small animal craniums.
I wish you to steal this from her. Just a simple trinket, that's all.
Of course it is.
And
That's-
return it to me. But of course, I will give you the end of the deal beforehand. Just to give you the security that you will become more loyal. I will give you the information, and you will give me what I'm searching for.
How could this go wrong?
How, can we just this necklace?
Mm-hmm.
I assume it has some sort of power or greater meaning beyond just being like.
She leans towards this, leans towards the and make this sizzling, almost like irritating snarl against Uriel and go, "Does it matter?
Your
No,
mic kind of cancelled out.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. I just want to know if I'm carrying around like a ticking time bomb or.
The little you know, the better, isn't it, mortal?
I'm not so sure about that, but yeah, I mean, if you say so.
Want
I
Grid
just
to be
want
pissed?
to know. Yeah, well, she will be pissed, all right.
And her sisters. Want all of them come for us, though?
I just want to know that we can touch it without evaporating.
Oh, you can touch it.
Can I
There
touch
is
yours?
no worries. Do you want to? You can have it if you want to.
Have it?
Do you want it?
Yes.
She takes off her medallion and hands it over to you.
why do bad things happen when me and Fallon are sort around? Like, yeah, let's make this pact. This is strong.
You sent us to a
Well,
hag. What did you think?
You can keep it, my dear Rill.
Yes.
Or should I say your other name?
You could pick whichever name you prefer.
I'm not so sure.
Oh,
Do you want it?
yes.
Or will your several gods defy you?
Which of them?
And as you pick up the medallion, you get the sense from Nyx that Nyx has something.
I don't mean to be rude. I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly holding the medallion and then have my eyes turn like white so I can see what's happening on Nick's side.
Right. On the other side, as Nyx swoops down, almost touching the Caledon statue, they're getting very close. You can see a massacre. A total massacre of the refugee camp that you once were in. And an ongoing battle between forces of... that you would assume is the armies of Aeron against something that looks like hordes of like goblins, and as you're getting closer, it looks like trolls that are butchering people. And they are in like, the humans or the armies are in a full retreat backwards. And as Nyx sweeps around and returning back towards you, you can see there are multiple goblins and other creatures climbing the Caledon statue and having these sizzles and trying to break it down. And it is there we end tonight's session, my dear friends.
Boy.
And it's with that, my dear friends, we will end tonight's episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. Thank you so much for staying with us until this late of hour, and I hope you had a very, very fun time, because I had it, at least.
This was a successful session.
It was! And nobody was killed, and there were no attacks or anything about that.
I think I
You
rolled.
got over his prejudice.
Yes.
Regarding next week, I'm going to talk to my fellow cast members if we can maybe take another day, or we should postpone it, because it is the 31 of October. It is Halloween, but it's a very special day for me, because it's me and my wife's anniversary at Halloween, because we are so, yeah. But so that day is off limits for me. But we will see if we maybe going to play another day. And also, we probably are maybe going to make a Halloween-based adventure next time. Probably. But it's going to be the Curse of the Black Mountain still. But it's probably going to be something more towards our holidays that are occurring right now. Is there anything else, my friends, you want to say to our viewers before we leave?
I don't think so.
That was
Thanks
very
for
good.
watching.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks you for watching.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay around and check around the social media for Roll of Faith for any coming projects, and also the day we are going to play this campaign again. So, and also make sure to go into our YouTube also to check the previous episode in our merry old campaign here. And with that, I hope I will see you next episode. Bye, my friends.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.